Christ's sake, this is why I don't bother. There's just no point. No point streaming on YouTube. But yeah, do you think scalpers really didn't just buy this set? Or do you think Pokemon printed it to oblivion? That's the question I'm posing to you first tonight, guys. Is do you think that we managed to outprint the scalpers this time? Or were the scalpers savvy and didn't buy into it? A real face scratcher. Need Magiana and ends Reshiram reverses. Okay. Glitchu, welcome to the stream. How are you? How's things? Right, Catherine, I believe somebody picked a pack, but I'm going to open this Iono by ear. Because I don't know. How are you, Glitchy? How's things? Give it a quick shake. This whole time we've not been live on YouTube. I mean, I'm not live on YouTube tonight. I'm only live on YouTube Shorts. I think that once the set came out and realised it's so poor, the value crashed because nobody wants it. It's fair. It's fair. I mean, I think, yeah, because we had the set in Japanese as well. I think once people had seen that, that's a good point, John. Good point. Doing good. You missed a few streams. That's no worries. It's no worries, Glitchy. It's fine. We did get a demigod pack last week, though. I think the scalps are holding off for Destined Rivals because it'll be more popular. They're definitely holding off. Or not definitely holding off, but they're definitely going to go hard with Destined Rivals. I don't think... Yeah, we got a demigod pack, Glitchy. I'll show you right now, or in a minute, because I've still got it on the desk. Since the stream start late in my time. No, that's fair, Glitchy. Join us when you can. It's always nice to see you. We've got a Rockruff. Love this artist. Love this art. Again, super simple style. Cappy, because so much of this kind of artwork now. I love this shit. This is right up my street. Magma. We got Hops Wooloo. Nice. One for the Wooloo Master Set. We got Pelipper. Ends Kling Klang. Ends Castle. Ooh, cheeky. Ooh, lots of slides then. Didn't know you had so many slides. Wish I had that many slides. Ends Darumaka. I love Darumaka. Just as a design as a Pokemon. I love Darumaka. It's so silly. It looks like an angry beanbag. Iris's Fighting Spirit. Not Isis. Iris. And Hopped Dubwool. Nice. We got the dubs. And the basic energy. Right. Doopa-doopa-doo. I hope the set tanks the lowest price ever because it's my favourite in a lot. I think it will, PGL. I don't think the set is going to be at all expensive. I think the singles, I think at most, maybe Lily's Clefairy is going to hold on because of the pervs. Because there's always perv stonks anytime there's, you know how gross people are. It's a set like Obsidian, only one Japanese set worth of secret rares, so individual cards are easier to pull. That's what we like to see. Some people had a rough time with Obsidian Flames though. Kept insisting I'm not interested in Journey, but the illustration rares are tempting. Same, Glitchy. I'm not going to buy more than I've got, I don't think. Which is annoying, because it's probably a good set to have fun opening. I've got a booster box, and I've got these 2 ETBs. I think I'm getting some triple check lanes in from Eclipse cards and the Hops box because I want the Wooloo. And then that'll be it for me. I won't be buying any more Journey Together because I'm supposed to be taking a break to recoup some funds, but it is what it is. Still don't know if I should keep the Lily Milk carton on pre-order. I'm keeping mine on pre-order with the Pokemon Center while it's on the Pokemon Center. I might do what I did with the last milk cartons, and when it gets closer to release and Eclipse know that they're getting them, I cancel my Pokemon Center one and get it with Eclipse because I'd rather spend my money with my go-to local card stores or not so local card stores. Oh yeah, there you go. There's the clip. There's the clip, bitchy. But I've still got them here because I've not packed them away yet. There they are. Yeah, there's the boys. Oh, lovely. Sitting in their perfect fits. Just on my desk. Just on my desk. Just sat on my desk. Has anyone seen the single Blister Packs list for the Scraggy promo? Has it only been released overseas? I've not seen it. I can't find it for sale. I usually go to Chaos Cards for those sorts of things, John. The single promo packs. It's usually Chaos that's my go-to for those. So go have a look. It was a very good demigod pack. All three of those cards are beautiful. Right. I like the idea behind this, but it needs more work. So I'm going to kill it for a minute. Or kill it for this stream, I think. So the only other thing I've got on my Journey Together release list of questions. 2 blisters in my W.H. Smith, but I think they were the evolution, but oh yeah, never buy those, they're not worth the money. I think I'll buy that Espeon Terrestrial since the price in Prismatic is crazy. And annoyingly, I think Prismatic's probably just going to keep getting more expensive. No, we do get the single blisters. They just don't seem to appear in shops very often. I've only ever seen them in supermarkets. I've only ever seen them in supermarkets and on like Chaos Total and Magic. Like I've never seen them on like Smiths or anything like that. It's usually just, like I said, I usually get those on Chaos. I'll wait until, because usually people don't bother buying them. I'll wait until there's a couple that I need and then I'll just buy them all together. Do I know Jones? I know lots of Joneses. TG Jones. Yeah, RIP. W.H. Smith. I mean, they're not gone. You can still find them in not supermarkets, train stations. But yeah, gone from the high street, guys. Poor W.H. Smith. I mean, who goes in W.H. Smith anyway? Sorry, Catherine. Who the fuck's going in W.H. Smith for anything? Bonkers. You're making me want to go look now, John. Are you sure they're not on Chaos? Oh, Chaos. For the post office? Yeah, no, in fairness, I forgot our post office is in our W.H. Smith. Oh, you said they were sold out. Oh, okay. Maybe they've just not been listed yet. It's very rare those things sell out. So they've probably just not listed them yet, John. I'll keep an eye out because they'll be on my list. If I see them in stock, John, I'll grab one. If I'm buying one, if I buy them, I'll grab them. I always felt mugged off by W. Smith every time I went in. Why is that? Why is that, Radish? Also, welcome to the stream, Radish. It's lovely to see you. How are you? So my only other question about Journey Together release is, do you think, and we kind of already answered this, is do you think it'll have a long-term impact on the TCG scene? Do you think this is a set that the energy around the set will be in any way defining going forward? Or do you think it's all going to get undone because the next set coming out is Destined Rivals and that's just going to bring us right back to the chaos and nuttiness of Prismatic? I've got a lot to say about Destined. I'm still pissed. Still pissed. But I'm trying not to be mad about it because I still don't know. I sent a support ticket to Pokemon and they basically got back to me and said, fuck off. They didn't answer my question at all. They just said, we've answered this question 1 billion times, go away. Hop and N are good cards play-wise, but Destined Rivals is going to blow it up for the whole Gen 1-2 hype bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of where I'm feeling as well, guys, is that it's given us a nice break. Journey Together is a nice break, but Destined Rivals is just going to make it all crazy again. But maybe whatever we get after Destined Rivals will calm it back down, and then we just gotta hold out until the 30th anniversary. The decks are very dull. They're basically no Lily's Pokemon other than Clefairy and only one item. Hip Hill. Fair. The market was literally just correcting itself in prices, and Destined Rivals is gonna blow it all up again. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think everyone's kind of feeling that. There is an uneven amount of packs here, and this belly bolt is getting in the way, so we're going to open this belly bolt next. I think that's basically all I have to say about the Journey Together release as it stood. I feel like we're going to see Journey Together knocking about on the shelves. The scalpers are going to be left holding the bag, which is nice, but they'll recoup those costs with Destined Rivals. I just got jump scared by on-screen Amazon ads. Well, oh, I don't know, Radish. I don't know what Twitch is doing with their adverts at the moment, and it's kind of pissing me off. Because we don't go on the internet to watch fucking adverts. I'm just gonna say there are plenty of ways to legitimately and otherwise not see adverts on the internet, and I earn, all of us do, nothing from ad revenue. Even the massive streamers earn piss all from ad revenue. So, you know, the high seas are there, guys. Just there's ways. Bloody surface cleaner thingy that look like a cheap ass foot hip. Like, I'm pretty sure basic blocky stuff will do it. Roll vote. You're new here. It's fine. Please, little bro, at least. Always love this. This is one of my favorite, like, Zoomer phrases, is the little bro thing. It's so interesting as a dynamic thing, as a way of communicating with people. But it is funny how much it annoys some people. Really grates them to be called little bro. But also, welcome to the stream, Roll Vote. First time chatter, so new here. We're about to open the pack. Calm your tits. The high seas, you're going to play Sea of Thieves with me finally. Tempting, Andy. You'll get used to not opening packs. I'm trying to detox people, guys. You don't have to watch 15 packs a minute be opened. Alright? You're allowed to just chill and enjoy and talk about cards, and it doesn't have to be constant. Alright? You can just enjoy. There's an advert I get hundreds of times. You couldn't do 5 packs in a minute. I could if I wanted to. There's an advert I get hundreds of times on YouTube for Auto Trader that makes me feel physically sick. A woman with red hair, white teeth, and tinted glasses in a new car. Smug as shit. What a weird thing to annoy you, John. A very weird thing to annoy you. Right, we're going to open this pack. I definitely could open 5 packs in a minute if I wanted to. I just don't want to. Why do people call each other bro? Are you all related? No, I think it's... I mean, I don't know, Tamsin. I don't know why people call each other bro. Little bro is supposed to be insulting. It's a peacocking thing. It's an ego-y thing. I'm bigger than you. I'm big bro. You know? That's the only time I see it be used. It's kind of like a vague insult. Not really an insult. You know what I mean? It's kind of meant to be... There's definitely a different word for it. It's not meant to be insulting. It's meant to be... someone will think of it. Someone will think of it. Fine. Then you shouldn't be in the stream. Kick that fool. Adult stream. Very clear. Bye. Derogatory. Derisory. Oh, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. At this, I've got to enforce that rule. You can't just be saying you're a minor in the stream. The mods will have you for it. He's a minor, as in my... That's with an E, guys. Learn to spell. Learn to spell. You're gonna get yourself in trouble getting those 2 words mixed up. Pokepops told you little bro yesterday. Just... Brace says little bro quite a lot. Open the pack, bro. Like, god damn it. I will open the pack. Every time you tell me to open the pack faster, I'm going to slow down and get distracted. Look, I was just about to start flicking through the cards. And now I'm talking to chat again. Now I'm looking at chat instead of flicking through the cards. And that was you. That was you. When has he ever said that? I mean, I think he started saying it really early on, Andy. He's called me little bro a couple of times, even though I'm pretty sure I'm older than him. Do you want to guess you get an EX hit? Alright then. Since you put... See if your money where your mouth is. Roll vote. How much is 600 seconds, Radish? How many minutes is that? I feel like you could... You know... Gentle... 10 minutes. I should know that. That's basic maths. I feel like we can be a little bit gentler with the Ute. We just be a little bit gentler. Just a little bit gentler. But, fair play. The mods can swing the hammer at their discretion. It was probably deserved. I'm too, you know... I'm a bit too forgiving sometimes. Unless people are being directly insulting. I can take people pushing me. It just gives me a chance to waffle for an extra 5 seconds. You're just giving me a chance to be more distracted. Lotad. We love Lotad. We love Lotad. Again, very nice artist. We need to savor each card for a few minutes. We do. We do. Min, how are you? Lovely to see you. Did you drop a sub or did you just drop in? I can't remember. Either way, it's always lovely to see you. Little bro, open the damn pack. For Christ's sake, don't you start misbehaving, Apple. Lotad is such a silly guy. Silly guy. Alright, now he can go. Now, get him. Now he can go. What a fucking dickhead. Some people really, really do push their luck, don't they? I mean, not that I had to tell you guys, but I hope that felt good, Radish. Centred, lovely artwork. Ends of Zorua. It's getting to the sort of time of the year where I'm going to have to start opening the window. Yeah, the only person allowed to drop C-bombs in this chat is me. Right? That's because we all know it's coming from a, you know, place of love. You don't say that to the moderators. They will get you. Ends of Zorua. Tropius. Oinkalone. Very weird, Oinkalone. Bonnet. Cunt, Apple. Cunt. Hops back. Durant. Oricorio. Ooh, nice artwork there. And I love Clodsire. I love Pooper. I love Poopers. And I love Clodsire. These are probably two of my, if not my favourite new Pokemon. Excuse the fat finger typing. And the grass. Right, mods, I am just letting you guys, you know, do your thing. Alright, so you are mods because I trust your judgment. Exercise that will. And however you see fit. What if I spell... Oh, no, the banner is totally deserved. Yeah. The banner is totally deserved. They will not be being unbanned. That's Radish. Fair. It's fair. Awaiting the unban request now. We've banned a lot of people over the years for being dickheads. And they all deserved it. I don't think there was ever anyone who wasn't deserving of it. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy Mert. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. XJ4TMBQ PJNNX7. Thank you, as always, moderators, for maintaining community cohesion. If a third chatter comes in telling you to open stuff quicker. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yes, I do, because it's on my stream day. Yeah, you never know. Haven't banned enough, if you ask me. Probably. No, you know, we've had people come in, right, and be a bit cheeky and be a bit silly, and they've stuck around, and they end up being quite fun, right? But you guys know the vibe. Mods, you know the vibe. And every single one of my moderators is a moderator specifically because I trust you to swing those bans. You know what's up. Yeah, Radish, you know what's up. I trust you guys. So it's very rarely you guys will do something and go, okay, we could be a bit less, you know, it's never, you missed the drama. There wasn't really any drama time. Two guys came in, presumably knew each other, started causing a ruckus, One of them got muted for being consistently annoying. And then when they were unmuted, when I said 10 minutes was probably too long, which it was. I think a mute of 10 minutes is a long ass time. Like, it is a long time. Just for future reference. 600 seconds is... I know you don't get an option if you're on mobile. The mute just does... Or if... I think the default is 600. But... you're not getting banned, PGR, right? You have diplomatic immunity until the end of time. You would have to get pretty heinous in chat to get banned. And I just don't think you've got it in you. You're too nice. You're actually... underneath the mean girl persona, you're actually lovely. I don't think she's got it in her, Catherine. I really don't. She is too proper. Heinous, more like you're an anus. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, Andy? Ban that man. You got banned once? It was unfair. What did you get banned for? You didn't get banned, Tamsin. You got timed out, didn't you? You got muted. And I'm pretty sure you were misbehaving, so... you deserved it. It wasn't unfair at all. I remember. You deserved the mute. You were misbehaving. Right, pick a pack as let's crack another one open before I start talking about... before I start talking about Destined Rivals. I don't want to, because once I start talking about Destined Rivals, there's too much. I wish I said naughty words. My freedom is prevented by my lack of swears. That's what I mean, you're too nice. You are actually too nice. You're one of the nicest and sweetest people that I've met in the Pokemon community. You just like this persona of being mean. But you're actually very nice, and we all know it. Don't talk about Destined Rivals. Oh, PGR talk, fucking... my order is still in the Pokemon Center. It still says it's received. It still also says that it's been cancelled. I've seen some people saying that means it's gonna come. Some people say that means it's been cancelled. I've messaged Pokemon about it, and they're like, bro, shut up. Our system's just slow. Relax about it. But then I've seen other people being like, message Pokemon and they said it's definitely cancelled. I don't know what's going on, but it's still there. It still says received. It's been fucking weeks. It just is, at this point it is what it is. It's either gonna arrive or it's not gonna arrive. It's at this point it is Schrodinger's ETB. Right. N, did you say, Catherine? Let's open an N. That is N, right? Right. Can't believe that worked again, by the way. I mean, it didn't work as well as it worked last time because I think all of the hardcore N fans had blocked me by this point. But goddamn N fans are easy to wind up. They really are. like, ride or die N fans do not take N slander lying down. Not even as a joke. Lauren is terrifying, don't doubt. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And the gang is a really shit, but it gets to the point, and that associates. Actually, I don't know what that's. You might need to retype that sentence, Apple. I don't know what that sentence means. What's the difference between the Pokemon Center ETB and new chatters? They both get cancelled. 2 million queue, yeah, definitely going to be a lot of cancellations. Yeah, but 2 million people didn't order them. Like, I swear, they better, if they do end up cancelling my ETB order, right, if that is actually cancelled, I better get a special code to get one in the next drop. Anyone who had one in their basket, checked out, and got to the confirmation page should be first in fucking line if their order was cancelled if they actually do more. Which they won't. N simps are worse than Lily simps. Do you know what, right? If you had said that before my experience with the N simps, I'd have been like, there's no way There's no way the end Sims are worse than Lily Sims. Those type of Pokemon fans, the ones that like the, you know, the less said about them is the better. We all know. But my god, the dick riding the end Sims go through. I had no idea what that game did to that generation. I have no idea. I did not expect there to be that many hardcore end fans out there. Black Belt's training. Shelmet, my dudes. Shelmet. Rockruff. I love the artwork on this card. It is a beautiful piece of digital art. Look at it. Caterpie. Audrey said you got yours before I had to confirm. Got in start, couldn't put the payment in. Yeah. No, but I did, you know. I checked out. I got the confirmation page. I got an order number. Never got a confirmation email, but it's still in my orders. It still says received. I don't know what's going on. I've given up stressing about it. I haven't. I'm still stressed about it. You can hear me stressing about it. Hops Sandaconda. Copperager. I did not see the eclipse yesterday. Ends Castle. Love how many slides this dude's got. He is going up in my estimations if you've got that many slides in your castle. Pops Rookity. Love Rookity. Oh. Commie and Noibat. I love this cat. Who doesn't love a Commie? They're not stairs, Andy. Why would you have stairs in a castle like that? And Ends Reshiram. They're very clearly slides. You do not love a Commie. Well, that's just because you've got terrible taste, John. You've got terrible taste. Look, they're very, very clearly... You see the stairs? No. He needs to take pills for his PP. Oh, whoa, now, whoa. Let's not be shaming men for needing to take pills for their PPs, alright? We all get old. You can't just be PP up shaming people. PTL, right? It's not cool. I won't take John slander. That's fair. It's fair. None of us should accept John slander. They're definitely slides. No, there's no shame in this set. There's no shaming in this set. How N got planning permission for his castle defies logic. Maybe the planning permission in whatever universe? Is that what generation he was in? No shame in trying. 99M, Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert. Let me know if you get anything good, exclamation point social in the chat. 99M, 4H47, CJQ, YPR. Forehead. So, Glory of Team Rocket dropped earlier in the week. Or at least the Amazon lottery system for it did. Now, I'm not an expert on getting stuff from Japan. But apparently there were some issues with this, right? Are they starting to crack down on foreigners buying Japanese product? And should they? Is it fair? Is it fair? I was thinking about this when I was annoyed the other day that the Americans keep using our Amazon and stealing all of our stock. Is it fair that so much more now, presumably so much more, Japanese Pokemon product is being bought overseas? Is that fair to Japan? Is that fair to their collectors? I know a lot of people in the chat, or at least a few people in the chat, do collect Japanese. You monsters. They seem to be, need a phone verification for some stuff. My Amazon Japan account got locked. Can't get in to talk to customer service, so I've just said, fuck it. If I can't get Japanese cards, they can fake off a fuck off. They can't fuck off. Which you can only get in Japan. Right, now. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm probably wrong. Could you not just order a SIM card from Japan, put a VPN on your phone, put the SIM card in, register the number, and then you've got a Japanese SIM card with a Japanese number registered in Japan? No, you need to be in Japan. Why though? Surely a VPN would do that. The only way they know you're in Japan. Yeah, people struggle to get English cards, so they get easier Japanese ones. Does highly affect Japanese. Yeah, I don't think it's just that people struggle with the English glitchy. I think there's just more people that are, there's definitely like there was a very strong niche community of Japanese collectors in the Pokemon TCG space. Smug and high on their own farts as they often were. Oh, Japanese is so much better than English. As insufferable as they could be. Oh, the fucking chat's just gone. As insufferable as elitist Japanese collectors of the Pokemon TCG could be back in the day. Oh, we've got grey borders. Look at you with your stupid yellow. No, I'm joking, obviously. I'm joking. But you guys do like to smile your own fart. I feel like there is a lot of... there's a lot more focus on the Japanese. There's a lot more people who have been told and shown that Japanese are cheaper. So, it's, you know, there is still value in it. There's still money in it, but it is cheaper. So there's a lot more people... potentially a lot more people looking to buy Japanese. A lot of the big content creators are now selling Japanese packs on their whatnots and stuff like that. We've lost a lot of the good Japanese shops, or the only good Japanese shop. I think Pokemon UK and US should sell Japanese Pokemon too. Clearly a market for it. Yeah, but I feel like they're printing capability, you know, they're printing for a market that is Japan, you know? I mean, I know they do the print to order on some stuff, which is very cool, but they're printing for Japan, which is a relatively small market compared to the Pokemon company, the English market globally, which covers, you know, in loads of places. Hopefully they start noticing and print even more Japanese cards even for outside of Japan without fucking up the good quality. Well, exactly, the more they gotta print, the more risk there is with the quality. They have product, I have money, just print more. It's fair. They would be really cool, like online or install pop-ups. Yeah. But they don't have to only print for Japan as a choice. Well, yeah, but it's like an unstable market then, isn't it? Like they are printing for Japan in the same way America prints for us. They print for the market they exist in. What I'm saying is now suddenly there's a greater demand for markets that they're not supposed to be selling in. They have more than enough money to budget for more printing and quality. This is a sentiment I see expressed a lot. But the Pokemon company have lots of money, therefore they should just do everything. This is unfortunately not helpful to the shareholders of the Pokemon company. We must have profit every year, or the shareholders can't buy a new yacht or small island off the coast of Japan. Not having the print more argument again. Well, I know this is on my list of stuff to talk about for Destined Rivals. But yeah, we've kind of gone over this quite a lot in the Discord, the print more. It is a fine balance that has to be, as a business, it is a fine balance that has to be kept between printing. You can't print higher than demand. It's better to print slightly lower than demand than it is to print slightly higher than demand. Because at least you're not losing money. They're getting your money either way, John, this is my point. You're not boycotting Pokemon because you can't get exactly the amount of product you want. You're still buying exactly the amount of product you can get your hands on. Now, if there was a mass boycott, if there were enough people that just said, fuck this and stopped buying Pokemon, that would drive them to do something different, but I don't see that happening. Kind of obvious there's more interest in products. Making more products would, in fact, be the only solution. Yeah, from a consumer standpoint, Glitchy, for us, for people that want the product, from the business standpoint, that makes no sense making more than they can sell. It makes way more sense to make less than they can sell. As a bit from a business standpoint, you know? Just purely from a business standpoint. Right, pick a pack, guys. What are we doing? Not N, because we've only got one left. Not N. No, it's not hard to find journeys at the moment. They did print a lot of Journey together, though. I was away from the screen for 20 minutes. How many packs have I missed? One? Maybe? I did seal one back up, yeah. I've got the Mrs. Straighteners next to me so I can seal packs back up. You think hop, Catherine? Let's go for a hop. I don't think we've opened a hop tonight, have we? I really like the design of these packs. And I can't even really tell you why I like the design of these packs versus the designs of other packs, but I really like the design of these packs. Hip hop, hibbity hop. Definitely did something with Jane together, or interest was lower than Prismatic was. I think they definitely printed a lot, expecting the demand to be a bit higher than it actually ended up being. I think enough scalpers knew that this would not be a set that you could quick flip, and a lot of collectors I think are burned out after Prismatic. So, but yeah, they would have been printing Jane together months ago. But I think we kind of knew demand was kicking up before Prismatic. So this is the thing, it's hard to, because we see it from an end standpoint, we see the people, you know, they've got to know the demand months in advance, you know, Fungus. And I think they kind of dropped the ball with Prismatic. I would not be surprised if we see, like they said they were going to, I would not be surprised if we see lots of Prismatic popping up. At least booster bundles, probably not ETBs because of all of the extra shit that come with them. Maybe surprise boxes, because surprise boxes are actually quite easy to print. There's not a lot going on with them. Ends Darumaka, but I don't think we've seen the last of the Prismatic stock. I think it'll still be just as hard to get when we do get more stock. I don't think more stock is going to solve the supply problem. But I think we will have more opportunities to get stock. And more opportunities to lose out to bots and scalpers. Noibat. A Lowland Geodude. Postwick. Oh, can you imagine if Prismatic was as easy to get hold of as Shining Fates? I could probably still go online and find Shining Fates. Cloth. Love Cloth. Livincia. It's an Asako Ito Dunsparce. I feel like we've not seen a lot of Asako Ito cards lately. It's very nice to see an Asako Ito card. We love Asako Ito. Hops, Corvusquire. And a Meowscarada. Okay, alright. So, ETB's holding out on us. They did promise to reprint those, but I think they're skipping the ETBs, which is unfortunate. ETBs come with too much extra shit. All of the stuff that is in cards and cardboard is printed in China, so that's expensive. Like the dice and things like that, they're just expensive to make. So it makes much more sense. We will probably see booster bundles, a couple of waves of booster bundles, I'd imagine. What other products do we have in Prismatic? Yeah, no, we're not gonna. I doubt we'll see more poster collections. That's the thing. All of this stuff, and this is the problem with the special sets, all of the extra stuff, all of the shit with like promo cards and posters and fucking binders and all of that nonsense is a ball ache to reprint because they've got to get all of those things made. It's possible we might see more of the triples, but again, stickers, coins, promos, yeah. It wasn't just the posters though, Catherine, it was 3 promo cards in there. I'm going to have to buy a Scalps Destined Rivals ETB. It's sad, but I have no choice. Only if you want the Pokemon Center 1 PGL. I reckon regular Destined Rivals ETBs will not be as hard to get. Still just printing cards. Yeah, but they're different printing run. It's different than... Like, you could probably print main sets easy. I don't know. We don't actually know how they're printed, so... You need the Pokemon... Yeah, I know. I'm the same, PJ. I'm really hoping they actually do a second drop of them. And all of us, anyone who actually missed out, I hope they have very, very specific limits. Anyone who's already ordered one, fuck off, you're not having one. And they sort the queue system out, or they do some kind of invite system or something, so that people get a chance to get one. Because I'd very much like a Pokemon Center one as well. I will not be paying a scalper for them. They're hundreds of pounds. I am not buying. I'm not spending hundreds of pounds on an ETB. It's not happening. I will just miss out. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert, let me know if you get anything good, exclamation point social in the chat. MM6XXV2GTBNZT. Couldn't finish checking out. It was 5 PM by then, so probably would have been cancelled anyway. Or maybe not. But probably. More than definitely. Half an ETP each next drop. I tell you one thing though, right? The next, like, if we know when the next drop is coming, like, I messaged my sister at about 4:30, I think, and I said, can you just jump on the Pokemon Center for me? No, it wasn't 4:30, it was like 5 o'clock. It was after I had got mine. I said, can you just jump on the Pokemon Center for me and see if you can get through the queue and grab one? I should have done that straight away. Like, I will be recruiting people who don't want one to sit in the queue and try and get me one on the next drop. I will be doing everything short of paying for a bot. Got one in the basket early, payment details froze, and then back out the queue. Oh, that really sucks. It's really, I think that's worse than... Is it? Because it's at least finite. I don't know what's worse. I don't know if that's worse or being in my situation, or the situation a lot of people are in, where we thought we had one, and now we have no idea. Like, do we have one? Is it a website glitch that says it's cancelled? Because it still says received. All of my other cancelled orders say cancelled on them. Do you know what I mean? We're in limbo. We've been stuck in limbo for a hot minute. But, you know, like I said, it's either going to come or it won't. I'm still going to try and get one in the next drop. I might end up getting multiple in the next drop if I can recruit enough people to try. Like... Oh, but would they do it by IP address, though? Don't know. I wouldn't want to try and get the missus to do it as well and then end up being banned. Because we've got two IP address, 2 connections. Why did you click on that one? Ad break, please. IP and home address. You'd think so. You'd think so. You'd think it would be IP and home address. But clearly, well, not clearly. I've seen different things. I've seen people saying that scalpers definitely got hold of loads and shared pictures, which have been widely considered fake. Because you'd assume, if they had any sort of address protection or anything, like, the only way you get around that is if you register multiple. Like, if you had a warehouse that had a bunch of shipping containers in it, or just partitioned rooms. You probably wouldn't even need the partitioned rooms to just say, you know, like 30 addresses at the same warehouse, as if it's like a block of flat. You could probably do something like that. And any super sophisticated product drop scalping group, which there are super sophisticated product drop scalping group, because they were dealing with, this is the problem we've had, because they were in the game of graphics cards and shoes and all of this sort of stuff. Like, when there's this level of money on the table, people get pretty sophisticated about things, you know? But your average dickhead group, you know, just get it delivered next door. I could just get it delivered to my neighbour. She takes Pokemon stuff in for me all the time. In fact, all of my Prismatic Evolutions, I was away when all of my Prismatic Evolutions got delivered. And if it wasn't for that woman, I bought her a bottle of wine and some chocolates because I was like, bitch, you do not know the stress you saved me. Because my ring camera was off, everything was fucked. And she took all the parcels in for me. The bloody legend. I didn't have to stress about it.
Watch your profanity.
Be neighbourly. Buy people bottles of wine. Everyone loves a bottle of wine. Who doesn't love a bottle of wine? Well, apart from people that don't drink, of course. Ah, fucking hell. 13 seconds. I need to sort these out. No. I'm not going to ask the mods. I'm just going to try and remember. I need to sort the ad system out on Twitch. I need to figure out what's better. It might just be that there is no good ad solution on Twitch and you just have to deal with adverts. Which would be annoying, but, you know, that's what Twitch is like. But yeah, very interesting in the Glory of Team Rocket drop. It's going to be interesting to see what access to Japanese Team Rocket that we have in the West. I'm sure a lot of people will have managed to get hold of it, but if they're making it harder and they're also, the distributors and the sellers in Japan are capitalizing on it, which we've seen with a few sets for a while now, then it's gonna be expensive. And then if it's as expensive as English products, just as hard to get hold of, and there's less value in them in the polls, I don't think it'll stay that popular. Just register phone numbers and then send a code at checkout. Stop dud accounts with lots of verified phone numbers. Remove multiple accounts with the same address or block them at checkout for specific products. Yeah, no, there's right, PJ, there's a lot of things. There's a lot, and even the most basic e-commerce platform will have a lot of this stuff as a service, unless they're running a fully bespoke system, which they won't be. Whatever content management and checkout system they're using will have some of these things. It's just, you know, they don't, this problem is they don't give a shit. And they don't need to give a shit because they're still getting paid. They've only started to do stuff recently just because of the amount of backlash, and I would not be surprised if some of their numbers started to drop. Like, they started to see it hit the popularity of it and the uptake of things. Like, you only get change from companies like this when you hit them in their wallet or their reputation. And I think with the Pokemon Center, enough of the bigger creators, although not all of them, not a lot of them, because they all want to work with them. This is the problem. And anyone who's big enough to really rally change and exert sort of, you know, pressure on these companies, just wants to, you know, just wants that back, just wants to be, you know, getting the free shit. I'm gonna stress cry just hearing about it. I don't think I could handle actually trying. It's really upset a lot of people. Like, look, I just don't actually care as much as, like, some people have been really, like, stressed about it. Like, it sucks. I was annoyed about it, but I'm not having anxiety attacks over it. I'm not, like, you know, getting actually stressed about it. It just, it plays on my mind. Like, every now and then I remember the Destined Rivals drop. And then I just have a little cry and it's fine. No, but some people have been really, really affected by this. Like, people are just quitting, people are just done because they just can't be arsed with this shit anymore. And I don't blame them. Like I said on my post the other day about the Journey Together drop, as long as I'm still enjoying when a new set releases, I can get some product in, I can enjoy breaking it down, looking at the packs, and then I can enjoy doing streams like this, where we open a couple of packs, we look at the artwork. By the way, guys, pick a pack, Very Balto Clefairy. As long as that's still fun for me, as long as I'm still enjoying that, I'm not going to stress about it too much. I'm not trying to get like a full sealed collection. I know a lot of people have a full Pokemon Center ETB sealed collection, so they've been very upset about the fact that they're missing one now, which is totally understandable. Yeah, like Blooming Waters, I missed out on. I'm still kind of annoyed about the Prismatic Evolution Special Premium Collection, but those weren't a Pokemon Center exclusive. We will have other opportunities to get them. I've already talked to a couple of people. I'm hoping to at least get my hand on one of them. You know what I mean? Like, it just... I don't have any major completionist collection stuff going on that it bothers me when I miss out on these things, other than the initial being bothered missing out, you know? And then it's just a thing that I don't have, so I can't be annoyed because it's a thing that I don't have, you know? Smiths have not dropped the special premium collection yet, PGL. It's listed on their site, I believe, but they've not dropped it yet. But yeah, I've technically missed out on both of those as well from the Pokemon Center. I had no hope with the Eevee special collection. They dropped it like the worst time for me. I tried my best. And by tried my best, I mean I opened the website and sat in the queue for a bit, but I was well late to that one. I knew I wasn't getting that. Work does me over, that's why I'm sad. The Pokemon Center's always been the easiest way. Yeah, well this is the thing, PGL. This is why so many people are like, fuck this. I've got a job, I've got kids, I can't be sat, I can't drop everything and run to a computer or try on your phone. Never works on your phone. Good luck if you're doing any of this shit on your phone. You know, like the vast majority of us have jobs and shit. We can't just drop everything. Like I'm quite lucky most of the time is if I'm working, I'm at a computer. As long as I'm not in a meeting, I can usually jump on and jump in the queue, which is why I've generally been quite lucky with drop. But I have been exceptionally busy lately, so I just missed the Eevee one. Special premium collection I just missed. Pillow Swine. A cute little elephant. A Sprigatillo. I like that there's a cactus there. Nice. Pop's Silly Cobra, and he is a very silly cobra. A Verizon. Pop's Choice Band. Articuno, the best illustration rare in this set. I need that card. Pelipper. Billy and O'Neill. No idea who these two are. Got no idea what game these guys are from. And an Alcreen EX. Cheeky. Cheeky. So far not bad. Not terrible. That's why I miss out. You work from 7 till 5. Yeah, anyone with normal work hours is missing out on most of these drops. Which is just very silly. Very silly. But what can we do, really? Other than post ranty, complainy posts on X, or just, you know, laugh about it. There's not really a lot we can do. But yeah, Glory of Team Rocket drop. All checked off my list. The Destined Rivals ETB drop. We've been talking about this quite a lot now over the last few minutes. There you go, guys. There's a code card if you can read it and or scan it from that distance. Do you think the queue system is working? This is a discussion I've seen people talk about. In fact, I'm going to start. Start doing a pinny boy. Here you go, pinny maybe. Yeah, do you guys think the queue system on the Pokemon Center is weird? I wonder if there's a widget I can put up so I can see the pins on screen. That would be quite cool. I'm pretty sure there is, isn't it? I'm sort of I'm back and forth with this because I understand a lot of people are annoyed about the queue system because they're not getting in. And I get that it's not, I don't know, it depends what we say by what we mean by working. You know what I mean? Yeah, does that show the pins? That does show the pins, doesn't it? So, I did... yeah, it entirely depends what we mean by working. Do we still have this running anyway? No, we don't. Okay. Great new. Just call it pinned for now. No, I think it's incredibly stupid that we queue with America. I don't know who it was that said that. But the fact that that is true is crazy. Okay, so that's not... It's clearly not displaying correctly. Oh, maybe it needs to just be... Maybe I need to unpin this and try it again. Unpin? Try again. Where's me? Here's me. No. How does that even work then? How's that supposed to work? Not a sausage. Not a sausage. I'm just going to delete that, and I will. This is the problem with trying to do these things live. This is very boring content. It would be boring content if you could see my face and see me doing it. Anyway, where we at? I think we should file a class action lawsuit against Pokémon Center for the trauma caused. I've rarely been so angry. Don't think we'd get, but I'm pretty sure their lawyers would be quite hench. Getting in wasn't the problem. The glitches checking out were awful. Yeah, no, that's true. Billy and O'Neill are in the teal mask. There's a pair of married trainers called the Glitterati. That sound like a I'm not going to say the joke that I want to make there. I'll get in trouble. Why send me to the back of the queue when I'm in the store and the store crashes? Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. There should be information on what spot you're on in the queue. You can see that information, Glitchy, but yeah, it should be on the screen. It should be on the screen. We shouldn't queue with. We definitely shouldn't queue with America. We definitely should not be queuing with America. If they change that and the crash is sending you back to the queue but instead letting you stay in, I'd accept it. It spits you out when you get to the front, to the US or UK site. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's... One of the issues that they've got is that exact thing, is that if you don't have the direct link and you're just generally trying to access the Pokemon Center, or if you, a couple of times it happened to me. Not for this drop, for the Eevee drop. I get in, but because I was on the direct link, or not on the direct link, I then click to go and I click around trying to find the product, and it would just kick me back out to the queue, which is silly. Because you should really be I think what it should do is on a successful... Once you've successfully checked out, unless you manually close the page or successfully check out. But then how do you... This is the thing, from a developer standpoint, it's quite hard to do. Japan's queuing system is so much better. Do they have a queue system in Japan? I thought they just did lottery. Products literally cannot be found or searched without a direct link. It's so stupid. That is very stupid. I think a lot of people struggle with that. Well, I did with the Destined Rivals. The first time I got in, I couldn't even find them. Even with the direct link, they weren't showing up. They only showed up for me the second time I got in, which was well down the road. You have a countdown timer, you can refresh and do whatever you want when in for 10 minutes. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Look, they will have made some improvements after the last Destined Rivals drop. They're at least trying, right? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Because they're at least trying to do this shit. I don't know who's developing the website. I don't know how much shit they've got to do. I don't know how much money they're pumping into it. They are at least trying to do stuff. We've had 2 very high demand, very stressful releases. And I don't just mean stressful on us as consumers, I mean stressful on their website and their systems. They're at least trying. That doesn't help all of us who have missed out on these things, but they are at least trying. Why did the website crash if they're limited access? It seems to, yeah, it is. It is stupid. And look, I'm not defending that it wasn't working this time, but I am saying we can have a bit of hope that they're learning a lot from these. Like, they're learning a lot from these fuck-ups. They will be, hopefully putting in some better systems for next time. Whoever is developing the queue should be put to sit and wait in the queue for 2 hours straight. They should. They should have to sit in the queue just to get their paycheck. And then the system should crash and throw them back out into the queue. The Japan queue system tells you how long you have left to wait and advises you when something's gone out of stock. Also, nothing crashes. It's crazy. Crazy. As soon as you look away, all the screen goes black. Pokémon Center UK had to reboot. Well, this is why I didn't do it on my phone. This is why I missed out on the Eevee one, because I was away from my computer when it dropped. And again, I'm not fully defending them. I'm just saying there's a bit of hope that they're at least trying. They are at least trying. We might get a better system for the next big drop. Which will probably fuck up again. And we'll all be fuming about it not working. Right, pick a lily. Left lily, right lily. Everybody pick a lily. What is a pick a lily? Why is that a word I've said before? Why is that a word that exists? Is that a real thing, or am I making that up? It is a real thing. It's a food. It's a mustard pickle. A British interpretation of South Asian pickles. Ooh, cheeky. It looks gross. It looks well grim. It sounds nice. You reckon left? So do you ride out backside? Nice. We've been to Piccadilly. Just, I'm not going to say that, John. I'm not going to say that. As long as they know it's trash, that's okay. If they think they've nailed it, we'll do it. Well, this is the thing, PGL. If they ever turn around and go, guys, what are you complaining about? We've got an awesome queuing system. Then we're doomed. Then we're doomed. I'm actually weirdly surprised you were allowed to type that, John. We'll just check how much of how offensive that actually is. Yeah. I'm gonna delete that, John. I think you only got away with that because you put the stuff in between it. Please be careful using racial slurs in my chat. It's a very old, but still probably quite raw, racial slur. So, and I think John only got away with putting that in the chat. I'm not saying there was any malicious intent behind it. It's not one that's used a lot in modern usage, but it, yeah. I think you only got away with that, John, because of the hyphens in between. The less said about that, the better. No judgment on you or your character there, John. I understand what you were saying, but on Googling that word, yeah, yeah, right. I want to make jokes, but I don't want to stress John out. Like, I really want to make jokes, but I don't want to stress John out. Not Q related, but why on earth isn't there International Pokemon Center for most European countries or the Pokemon Center UK that would ship to the EU? I'm glad the Pokemon Center UK doesn't ship anywhere else, because we'd be doomed. I don't understand why there are not more Pokemon Centers. The less said about that, the better, but also goes on to talk about it for 2 minutes. Hey, that's only 2 minutes. No, Catherine, no. Most people wouldn't have. And like I said, it's not you know, you didn't drop the N-bomb in or anything. It's not a modern usage, but it is yeah, on Googling it. Better safe than sorry, I say. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Yes, Brit. Yes, John. Again, it's probably not worth it, but a lot of European fans would be more than happy to pay hefty shipping fees. They would. Right, if I'm being real with you, I'd love to have better access to European Pokemon cards. I love the German name of Pokemon. Some of the German names of Pokemon are way better than the English ones. You showed Catherine my face. Stop doxing me. That's illegal. That's revenge porn. I'll send the old bill around to you. Right. You can't just show people other people's faces that have made it very clear they don't want people seeing their face. You swine. No, but I think it counts. I don't. It was called revenge porn, Radish, but I think the legislation was just about like sharing images of people. It didn't have to be sexual in nature. It's just sharing likenesses of people when they've explicitly said, you know, I'm not sending Brage pictures with my tits out, you know, despite how many times he's asked. She had to go sit down in a dark room for 4 hours. I have no idea what I look like, and I'm at peace with that. I'm really not that interesting, I think. I mean, you won't forget me. You'd be able to pick me out in the crowd if you've met me. But I'm really not. There's nothing interesting about my face. You're calling me ugly. That's very hurtful. I'm going to cry now. Incredibly hurtful. You should know that so much of my self-esteem and self-worth is tied up in my image. Sad Radish, how dare, why would you do this to me? Your voice would give you away anyway as soon as you spoke. You think that, Catherine, but I had like a good 5-minute conversation with the guy from Dungeons and Joypads. It was only when I asked him if he had any Rowlet stuff knocking about. He was like, oh, wait a fucking minute. He uses a voice changer, he's Scottish. Really. No, guys, I've told you before. I'm a 19-year-old South Korean lady. I've just had a hard life. These hands are haggard. Actually, this is a filter. This is a filter. But this weird bruise on my knuckle phrase. So did Catherine, and Eva said, I'm Catherine, and he had no idea. Yeah, I saw the post. Bless him. It must be hard though, you know. In fairness, I think when I was working the Cado stall, which I still haven't been paid for, Vault Dweller came up and said, and was just like there, and I didn't notice it was Vault Dweller until I think Yeeks was like, that's Vault Dweller by there. I was like, ah, shit. I had to repeat to a few people and ask them to repeat to, bless. Just walk around with a username in a bubble. Above, you should print out a nice, like, you get a hat with a spring on it and have moderator with the sword and C Smith 317, and then everyone would know. I need to get to more card shows. Right, I think we picked left. Let's pick left. So, yeah, no, we've talked about the Destiny Rivals ETB drop, we've talked about Glory of Team Rocket, talked about the Journey Together release. Oh, this is opening a can of worms. You have to rock up in your droid form. Met some real weirdos from Twitter. Catherine was one of the most normal. Yeah, I'd imagine Catherine's quite normal. Yeeks was very normal as well. And one of the nicest people I've ever met. But then Vengeance was also a huge Yukimori fan. I met them at UIC. Immediately thought of Yeeks. She's a good egg, Yeeks is. I like Yeeks. I have to say, I'll take normal as a compliment. Enzo, you should. You should. Shananas. What's up, boy Swinub? You know what Brace looks like? Everyone else, no idea. He looks way different in real life, John. He really does. He's got them MySpace angles nailed. Even with his live streams. Dalmice. He's very, very specific about his camera positioning. Iono's Electrode. Nice. Cheeky. Hot Bag. Ends Kling Clang. Volcarona. It's a very nice card. Love a card that's got fire on it anytime there's fire. Is that Mitsuhiro Arita? It is Mitsuhiro. It is an Arita card. Cheeky. Cheeky cheeky. Remoraid. And oh. I can't look. Not allowed to be disappointed because it is a hit. But I'm gonna hate Ultra Rares. They suck. These things are so stupid. These are the biggest rare hit dud. I mean, it's a card, innit? It's alright. They've got a little bit better than they were in Sword and Shield. They're not nice backgrounds though, are they? They're not. They're boring. These things are literally held up by their texture. That's the only thing they've got going for them. The black chocolate lab is the best. That was still one of my favorite conversations we've ever had, Tamsin. Yeah, I mean, it's look, it's a Salamence. If anyone's looking for this for the master set, I will not be keeping hold of this. This Ultra Rays basically go into a binder of Ultra Rays, and then if anyone's looking for Ultra Rays, I've got an ass ton of them. I seem to pull them all the time, and there is no. These have no value in my collections at all for me. I do not give a rat's ass about Ultra Rays. But still, you know, decent hit, we'll take it. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy Mert, let me know if you're getting good. Fucking hell. Flies. M9G VGCC LPW 9 said H. You'll see someone get banned and just know I'm in the area somewhere. Just skulking moss gremlin moderator knocking about. You're not an oddball, Tamsin. You seem pretty normal as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a moss gremlin. I'd take that as a compliment, but I don't, you know, I do apologize. Salamence is no bigger than a big dog. There's some pretty big dogs though. Yeah, and if you're PGL, like, a Labrador's big. There's some big ass dogs. I went earlier today. Like, there's dogs that could look me in the face and not be bothered. They wouldn't have to stand on their hind legs. There's a worrying sized dog. Worrying sized dog. So I went earlier today to see what Jane Together stuff they had, and I was informed that there was someone come in and buy out all the stock of Jane Together and Prismatic Evolutions. I hope you told the store. I hope you asked to see the manager, Apple, and said this is an unacceptable way to conduct your business. Stop it. Frosty is like 16 off a master set now. Okay. Well, like I said, people seem to be able to master this set real easy. If you're cracking 100 or 200 packs of this, you're getting pretty close to a master set. You are looking for it? Bring it over. I don't know what that was in reference to. The Salamence. Next time you're in my area, bring me the Salamence. I don't know the next time I'll be in your area, John. But next time I am in your area, I'll let you know. We'll do lunch. Take the card over to John's house. It's the one with all the racial slur signs in the front. Don't say shit like that, Brate. I mean, Wales, we don't have front gardens here. Too posh. What sort of estate do you live on, John? Loads of places got front gardens. Unless you're on the terraces. Which is fair. The terraces don't have front gardens. But terraces don't have front gardens anyway. It's weird, all of the new builds that they build don't have front gardens. It's very annoying. I like having a front garden. I want you to have to take at least a couple of steps from public land to my front door. Do you know what I mean? If I can't tell you to get off my property in the time it takes you to walk from the pavement to my front door, there's not enough space in front of my house. Ideally, I'd want like a long-ass driveway so I can see you come in from a mile away. I was actually fuming with it. Apparently they had decent stock. 25 ETB 10 booster boxes. All gone. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I don't think I would have kicked off. I can't go full Karen. I'm too well behaved in public. But I did say to when was it Shining Fates? I can't remember what set it is. I remember when my W.H. Smith said that they just sold it all. Someone came in at 9 o'clock and just bought it all. And I said, why'd you let people do that? And they were just like, meh, it's just company policy. I'm like, well, that's stupid. You should. There's other people in this town that want to buy this. That's a very silly company policy. And they were like, well, you know, I'm a minimum wage worker. What do I give a shit? You gonna buy any magazines? Fuck off. The tiny Indian lady, she was not that rude. She understood. She was just like, well, you know, they wanted to buy it. What am I supposed to do? It's like when I went for, I think, Fusion or something in my local W.H. Smith. Day of release, someone had cleared the whole thing. It's crazy. It is nuts. It is. just the nerve of the it's very much like the do you put the shopping trolley back thing. Like, it's a very simple test of somebody's morals and community spirit and community soul. If you can comfortably walk into a shop and buy every single pack of Pokemon cards, the moment the shop opens, knowing full well that you have ruined multiple people's day, even if it doesn't ruin their day, even if you can justify it by going, oh, well, you know, you should be as shit as I am, and then you get it too. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such an easy test of someone, of whether someone's a twat or not. Oh, that's even worse, Apple. If it's somebody who runs a local card store and they go around the shops in the morning, hoover up all the stock and then put it in their window. There's many things I could say that would probably be against TOS. Just imagine they're taking them all to a local kids ward and live in delusion. Bless you, Radish. Bless you. Maybe they are. Maybe most scalpers, that's what they're doing. They're just taking them to children's hospitals. Giving them out to the needy. And downtrodden. Have peace in your heart, even if it's a lie. I can't operate like that, Radish. I've got to have rage. Can't turn a blind eye. I'm gonna burn stuff down and stop. No. Behave yourself. It's a joke, Twitch. It's a joke. I do not condone any burning of anything. That would make a good tattoo. It would. It would make a really good, shitty piece of wall art. Written in a really almost unreadable font. Adjacent to Laugh, Love, Live, or whatever the fuck it is. I keep getting them on TikTok, I really want some medieval woodcut style tattoos. I have no tattoos. None. And every couple of years, I'll see a style of tattoo. I'm like, oh, I fucking want that, that's cool. Luckily, I know I'll get over it in like a week. And then I won't want any tattoos again. And then it'll be another 6 months before I see a cool tattoo. And then I want tattoos again. Right. We're in the end game now. Gaze upon my packs. And pick one. You miss me? How can you miss me, John? I was never here. I was gonna say I don't exist. I've never been here, John. Never been here. And therefore I've never gone anywhere. I mean, I'm here, but I'm not really here. I don't think I've been here. Or anywhere. For like years. I transcended ages ago. Or descended. I have no idea. I've become a being of pure cosmic fat. The old mate is dead. The old mate died. You just missed the carefree. Didn't have to save any of his money, mate. Pokemon was the best. Pokemon was a good egg. In fairness. Just a husk of your former self, desiccated and not desiccated, eh? Oh, Lulu. I've been in space all my life, but maybe that's all the weed here in my country. I love that you broke your silence to say that, Lulu. We miss you. I know you lurk in the chat a lot. And I hope you're well, and don't feel free to not answer. I wish I was in that kind of space. Oh, well, I used to be. I was actually talking to a friend the other day, we haven't spoken in a while, and he's one of these people who we just... Like, we used to do heinous amounts of drugs with each other. My God. Heinous amounts of drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad, okay? But woofed. The depths of the universe's anus I've plunged. Fun times. It's like when they start a new series and change the actor thinking you won't notice, and it's just not as good. Guys, this is really hurting me now, okay? Right? You're actually affecting my self-worth. I own no belly bots. Can we stop with the psychological torture, please? I'm the same guy I've always been, just broken down and demoralized by the, you know, life. Remember when Pokemon used to send helpful tweets about stock and products, but now it just sends clickbait? And yeah, but I stopped sending stock and products because, well, we made a Discord, and if I posted about them on X, you know. The original Pokemon account was great. It really was. Back before I was trying to monetize everything. Now it's just a bait account. I'll stop doing bait, right, when it stops being the only fucking thing that gets interacted with, right? I post stuff about new products, no one gives a shit. I post stuff about news, no one gives a shit. I post general opinions, no one gives a shit. I bait the end fans, everyone gives a shit, right? You made this merch. You made this merch. You guys. I'm a product of you. Yeah, it's really fun. I actually really enjoy it. I do actively think of ways I can bait people. But in an ethical way. It's ethical bait. Ethical. Mate, fix your nose. You sound like a 30-year-old toddler. What's wrong with my nose? Why? Okay, who flipped the everyone be mean to Mert switch? Rafaela, welcome to the stream. Me and me, Jerry. Remarage. Cara blasting everyone's anuses. Balance. Post photos of your balls held next to your nipple. Ooh. Did all of you see the OnlyFans girl who posted on my post the other day? With her honking great heavies out. The first one I've had in ages. She got plenty of journey together. Kecleon. Love that Kecleon. Poor chick. That's the first OnlyFans interaction I've had in yonks. And just hear the cat going ham in an empty bathtub. It's like the saddest thing in the world when one tweet pops off and you try the same gag and it falls flat. Yeah, but sometimes it works again. So, you know. Pangoro. At least I post shit instead of just... I found the Japanese account that you just translate and post your own version of, British. Right? You can't talk shit. I'm about to expose your whole grift. Grimsnarl. Ends PP up. Cloth. At least PGR makes her own content. I mean, putting your username on memes is, I don't know. Kamala. It's a bit, don't want to use overplayed millennial slang, but a bit cringe. You know. But we solved this problem years ago. You don't put your username on memes. Don't want to wake anyone. But I will put some goblin in the Discord. Please do. Ludicolo. But yeah, at least PGR makes her content. Some people don't know where the translate button is. It's fair. It's fair. No, you've very successfully farmed that Japanese account that posts all of the new news. Sometimes an hour before you do. It's just one for one. It's not even just their news posts either. It's straight up. Translating every tweet they do. Pokemon TCG Live. Yeah. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. That was a fluke. It was a good fluke though. God damn. What did that end up on? Last time I looked at it was when you were talking about it in the group chat. And it was on like 1.5 million views. I do because the stupid Spanish one just copies your tweets. Oh, so you got yourself a Spanish-British gaming. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy Merit, let me know if game good. 69Z. 69Z. QJTX. 2 PPs. B4L. I appreciate British. He brings me news and stuff I care about. I'll give you the handle of the Japanese account he steals it all from, John. Less photos of his children then. It's just pure news. It's just pure Japanese news. 86 likes and 2 million views. One fan. It's crazy the posts that pop off. I don't think I've ever had a post pop off that much. I think the only post that I had that popped off even close to that was the original end post that I did. But it's just the weird stuff that pops off, you know? And I mean pop off relatively, you know, like it'll get a couple of thousand views and like 100 likes. I was like, well, what the fuck happened there? You know? It's a lot less annoying now I'm not seemingly shadow banned. Although, I did figure out what that was. Or at least, I think so. Ooh, cheeky. Right. Congratulations, Red Eye Blacksard. What else have we got on the T.W.I.P list? Oh, no, we've talked about that. We've talked about that. Does the print order make sense? Doesn't matter if something pops off. Is there a financial incentive, or is it just ego and clout? I mean, I guess it's ego mostly. There's no financial incentive. Like, I bet PGL gets decent payouts compared to other monetized accounts I know. But like, it is always funny when you have a post that even does a little bit well. You'll always have some people in the replies being like, oh, you know, rent's fucking due, all of this shit. The payout you get from X is nothing. It's nothing. I got $10 the other day and it's the first time I've been paid in ages. Like, I was posting shit to wind people up before I was getting paid. And I'll continue posting shit when I inevitably stop being monetized. Because it's fun. We already have a huge ego. I really don't, John. I really don't. Where is the ceiling? There is no ceiling. There is no limit to the human ego. It could always be fed. It could always be fed. No, I think for me, I genuinely like the posts where people do engage and have a conversation. Like, you see a lot of the... Like, anyone could be doing posts like, oh, you know, which card is better, this one or this one? And I've done a couple of those. Or, you know, there's ones like... Like, you see a lot of people do posts that are like, oh, you know, what's your favourite card from this set? And then some people will post that and get 1,500 replies, and other people will post it and get no replies. And sometimes it'll be a small account that'll get shitloads of replies, and that's probably really fun. You get a little bit of dopamine every time you get a notification. That's why notifications work. You know, it's always fun when you get a post that people actually engage with and have, you know, there's conversations that happen, or people are sharing something that they like. Those are always fun. Would you rather have 1 million likes on a post or 1 like and comment from Lady Gaga? John, I'm going to be real with you right now. I couldn't give a shit about Lady Gaga. I honestly couldn't give a rat's ass about Lady Gaga. Who the fuck gives a shit about Lady Gaga? Yeah, PGL, you hit that wave and became the pocket account. I remember, I don't know what your interactions like these days, because I actually don't spend that much time on X. Anyone who was paying close enough attention will notice I'll have like these windows when I'm usually on the toilet, where I'll like reply to everything. But most of the stuff I've posted is scheduled. Like, I think I got about 5 or 6 scheduled tweets out of my Journey Together product arriving on Thursday, you know? Because I just don't have time to sit on X anymore. So if I think of a post, I'll write it down. I got a little list where it's like, oh, you know, I could do that, I could do that. And when I get time, I'll make something, I'll schedule it, but I can't be as consistent as I want. PGL makes more money than all of us. No, PGL makes nothing. PGL makes no money on X, John. None. For tax purposes. Makes none. But yeah, I couldn't give a shit. You'd have to pick somebody to... I'm trying to think of somebody that I'd give a shit if they commented or... Like, you know, everyone, you know, all of the American accounts and PGL, like everyone was... Like John Cena's apparently been following a bunch of Pokemon accounts. Okay. No offense to John Cena. Sure, he's a lovely beau. I just don't understand that. Weird. This is a world I had no idea existed. I didn't realise all of you were chasing money with these things. John, we're not. We're not. I mean, well, maybe PGL is. I promise you, apart from that one post Brace made the other day, he's probably getting paid a little bit more than me. But I will show you my payouts, John. I'm not doing it for the money. I make no money from Twitter. I make no money from Twitter at all. There's integrity and honour. What decade are you in, John? Fucking hell. No one's got integrity and honour anymore. Got a ton of 1K tweets lately. Yeah, but that's nothing, Brace. That's a drop in the, you know, that's a fart in the wind. Like, you need millions and millions of impressions a month to be even earning anything. Like I said, I had my first payout yesterday or the day before. Since the end of February, I think. What's my 3-month impressions at now? Yeah, my 3-month impressions is only at 7.3 million. Like, you need a lot of impressions. I don't think people realise quite how many impressions you need. And how much you've got to spend your life on like replying to big accounts and doing all of that shit to get any money from Twitter at all. Like, it's crazy that I got 7 quid or something the other day and all I had to do was post shit on Twitter for it. But to accuse any small accounts that aren't getting millions of interactions, you're just not. If you make back your £11 monthly premium fee, it's a miracle. Exactly. There are some Pokemon accounts I know. Like, that Stilo and Kree account must make pretty decent money. Because that dude has, like, multiple posts a week that have hundreds of thousands of impressions. So that dude's probably making decent back. But yeah, it's like, oh wow, you got 1 million views. Do that 50 more times. Exactly. It's exactly that, Glitchy. It's exactly that. So I promise you, John, the £7 every 3 months is funny and a bonus, but that's not why I post on Twitter. Most of what I post on Twitter was about driving people to the Twitch streams and YouTube, but it turns out most people don't click through links. So I have about 60 million since November. God damn. I'm very disappointed in some of the people in this room. Well, sorry, John, we can't all have integrity. Somebody pick a pack, for Christ's sake. But yeah. To accuse, you know. And I think most people with the blue check mark are not monetized. Like, me, Brace, and PGL got really lucky. Really lucky. We monetized our accounts when the threshold for monetization was actually quite low. And the central leaks was happening, so we farmed central leaks for the impressions. The vast majority of people you see that will have a blue check mark are not monetized at all. They're paying for Twitter. They don't get any money back from Twitter. Hops Rookity, ends clink, and there's actually very little benefit. There's not that much, but if you're a small account, and by small account I mean anyone who's not getting, you know, less than a couple of 100,000 impressions on basically anything you tweet, there's very little benefit to being a blue checkmark. Nimble. Ooh. I like that artwork. That's very interesting. Pops Sandaconda. Copperager. Quite a boring subject though. I'm surprised I talked about this for so long. I blame you for this, John. Ends Castle. You may ask me anything about anything, John. You know this. Shananas. Toad School. I love this art. Why are there so many of these good artists lately? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I'm glad I get to see one of these. Eyes, ears. Alright, I'll put it to one side. Hannah Sorfan. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome back to the stream, rather. Right, now. I spent 5 minutes after I pulled the Salamence EX saying how much I hate Ultra Rays. This is Ultra Ray's chance to redeem itself. It is an Osari. It is. Very nice. Very nice artist, very nice artwork. I love it. I love Toad School as well. It's a very cool Pokemon. Okay. Let's have a proper look. Ooh. I mean, first of all, he's a bit right-heavy, but they're definitely better than the regular Ultra Rays. I don't know why the trainer adds so much value to it, but it at least makes the background kind of interesting. I'm really glad I pulled one so that I could actually see these and know if I liked it in real life or if it was just because they were something different. But I much prefer this one as a card than the Salamence. The Salamence is boring. There's nothing. It's just the Salamence. It's just the Salamence. Nothing to it at all. But 2 Ultra Rays in an ETB is not bad at all. Even though I would have traded these 2 Ultra Rays for more Illustration Rays. Right, Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Back when open on your boy mate, let me know if you get into good ! Social in the chat. I've got a fucking piece of nut stuck in my teeth. It's annoying the shit out of me. When you talk, you can feel something. They remind me of those cheesy 70s portraits with the pet photos. Well, that's why I like them, John. I think that's why I like them. They're tacky in a way that I can appreciate. There he is. Right. I think we actually got through all of the things on the T.W.I.P list. Is the queuing system working? Does it feel more fair than before? Oh, I had some stuff I want to talk about the Destined Rivals products. Neither. Oh, Nimble's eyes. I'd say those are the eyes. The yellow stars. But they could easily be the knobs on top. No, I'm still going with the yellow stars. I'm still going with the yellow stars. No, I don't think they're ears. I think they're eyes. Actually, finding which uses jumping capability to dodging dealing damage to his opponent. We'll have to check any instances of it existing in the anime and see if it blinks. It's usually the way you can tell. Wait until one of the animators animates it blinking. Alrighty then. So far, pretty solid. Probably one of the best ETBs we've had in a while. And there's still 2 packs left. Who knows? There could still be an Articuno in this box. There could very well still be an Articuno in this box. So, how do we feel about the pre-release promos for Destined Rivals not being Black Star Rays? Did you guys know this? Did you guys see this? Many people posted about it. I think it was even posted in the Discord. But the pre-release promos for Destined Rivals are not Black Star Rays this time. Or not Black Star promos. Which I think is the first time forever. Or first time in a while. You think it's awful, but you also think it's not true. Maybe it's not true. I had it written on my list. I'll do it. Destined Rivals. No, they're not. I think they were placeholder images, so they don't release the art. Do you think they were placeholder images? What makes you think they were placeholder images? They look non-placeholdery to me. They're cards we've not seen before. I don't see why they do it as things. I think there's no reason on earth not to have alt arts for the pre-releases. Yeah, but that doesn't mean they won't. Every time we've had these images revealed for things, they've been the cards that exist. I don't think there's a precedent for the build and battle promos not being ever being shown and then not being the ones. They've done it for over 10 years. Again, things change doesn't mean they won't do it again, or won't change it. And we like them, why change it? Well, I'm not the Pokemon company, I can't tell you why they change it. They still have the stamps on them, so they're still special cards. Maybe they're trying to make it so that less people try and get hold of build and battle boxes for the reason that they're not, you know, build and battle boxes are supposed to be for the pre-release events. They're supposed to be for building and battling. Maybe they decided to the pre-release ones for Journey Together are 181 to 184. Okay. What's that got to do with the Destined Rivals ones? Really? Oh, fucking Guardian. It's not Guardian's fault, it's just the internet these days. Fucking WebP. I get it, but it's very stupid. So this is the image that we've got. Oh no, I'm not on about Journey Together, no. Journey Together's out. We know what Journey Together is. So there, that's what we're working with. The Destined Rivals. This is the official image released for the Build and Battle box. This would be the one that is in the store's media libraries that they're given by Pokemon themselves. What makes you say that, though, John? What makes you so confident that these are placeholder images? Never before in the history of me paying attention, which admittedly isn't that long, have we been given images, official images of the pre-release promos, and then they've been different when the promos come out. Like, these are the official images that have been given for the Build and Battle box. I think you guys are just coping. I think there's excessive levels of copium happening in the chat. I mean, I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. But those are the official images we've been given by Pokemon of the Build and Battle box for companies to put on their websites. This isn't like a leak or anything. It is, you know, these are part of the it's not the press release, it's part of the product files that stores are given. We will see. We will see. We will see. Even Guardian, and we know how careful Guardian is about this, says a product image showcasing the promos suggests that they are not Black Star promos, but instead feature existing artwork from the set. While we can't fully confirm whether this is a placeholder image, again, copium, it appears to be finalized, as it includes all the expected details such as a set logo stamp present in pre-release promos. You guys are just coping, you're coping hard. They've just gone and changed up the promos. They've still got a cute little stamp on them. You still get a nice little set stamp. Welcome to the stream, GD. How are you? How's things? How's the Journey Together release going in your country? Why on earth would they do it though? Why does anyone do anything glitchy? Like I said, maybe it's in an attempt to make them less special. They change lots of shit. Stuff always changes. Loads of stuff changes in Scarlet and Violet compared to Sword and Shield. Quite a few stuff changes, you know, change between Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. They never show the pre-release cards 2 months ahead of release. You think we have Pokemon cards? Well, maybe. It's been pretty good. We only print them to ship them out to you, and we appreciate that. You've been doing a very good job. Thank you. We bully him to go back to the marks. I don't care. I've got no skin in this game, Glitchy. I don't give a shit. I don't care whether the promos are Black Star or not. I couldn't give a rat's ass. They got a cool little stamp on them. That's the only thing I give a shit about. Do they have a cool little stamp on them? Awesome. Then I want one, because they've got a little stamp on them. I don't give a shit if they're Black Star promos or not. And I don't know why anyone does. I'm surprised anyone cares. Of all of the questions I had on my list this week, they're not abandoning Black Star promos, John. They've set a precedent of for promo cards. Where are they? Where are they? Where's my pile? We already have we already have lots of promo, non-promo cards. First that, well, those could be considered promos, but I guess nobody considers those promos. I guess that one doesn't really count either. That was just a reprint. There you go. That's a special print. That's not a promo card. It's a special print. It's a special variation, not a promo card. I'm sure we've even had stamped ones that are not Black Star promos. We had stamped ones that are not Black Star promos. Oh, we get lots of stamped ones. Yeah, I mean, for a start, not a Black Star promo. Brand new, objectively a promo card, but not a Black Star promo. So they did that for this set. Why do you think they're not doing this for Destined Rivals? It's still cool, but it's questionable that they'd be so solid with it for so long and then just get rid of it. And it's very rare I can be so confident that you guys are just really coping hard. And I don't know why. I don't know why you care so much. I'm aware of the history of promo cards. I've been collecting them since 1980. Well, maybe it's just too stuck in your ways, John. Maybe you just, you know, why not do it after a new era starts? Well, they can't save all of the changes for the start of a new era. It would take ages to be able to change. They've got to change little things along the way, don't they? We've been given the images. They are the official images. They're not Black Star promos. I don't see any reason why they would release official placeholder images. It doesn't make sense to me. They will have the official images. Like, they're real cards. They're still, you know, they're still showing real cards that are coming in the set. Don't know why they then have them without the Black Star promo stamp. Left or right, guys? Let's finish this box off. Look, I'm happy to be wrong. I hope. Because you guys care about it so much. I hope I am wrong, because I don't give a shit. Show me the image from 2 months before Journey Together that did a similar thing. Did we have... They're always like this glitchy. Did we have a Journey Together one that was... I don't remember. I remember we had leaks of some of them because it was one of my posts that actually did weird... For some reason did weirdly well. I think it was the... Stellar Crown or something. We had leaks of some of the pre-release promos well in advance, and they were not placeholders. We've had like not official releases. We've had leaks of the pre-release promos well in advance before, and they've not been placeholders. They've just been, you know, the cards that are coming. Was it Surgeon Sparks? I can't remember. I'd have to go through my Twitter feed, and that would take a long time. Or would it? Pre-release. Search that. I really wish there was a better way to get to the advanced search. All of these words from the account. That nerd merch. Search. So the Surgeon Sparks pre-release promos were August. I showed them on August 2024. That's when they got leaked. That was an unofficial image. When did Surgeon Sparks release? Release date. Surgeon Sparks released in November the 8th. Okay, that was 2 weeks before, in fairness. August the 22nd I had them. No, that's not 2 weeks before. It's well before. So I had the pre-release promos, the picture of the pre-release promos. Not just me, obviously. But I had the picture of the pre-release promos for Surgeon Sparks on August the 22nd. The set didn't release until November the 8th. And the images I had were not official releases. They were Black Star promos. They were the ones. No, it was the official image. It was just leaked, John. It was the official image. They were just leaked. Like, I think they were accidentally uploaded into the... If I remember right, they were accidentally uploaded into the store's folders. And they leaked. And that was a good chunk of time before the release of Surgeon Sparks. They're not going to be Black Star promos. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like, and within a couple of days, the Stellar Crown pre-release promos were leaked as well. And yeah, they were all Black Star promos. The image is blurry though, so I can't say for sure. Because the image was super blurry. But at least that you can at least see the Bouffalant and Driftblim have the Black Star stamp on them. I'm telling you guys, I don't know why they changed it. Don't know why they changed it. But they changed it. So be interesting to see if it gets the engagement and likes you love bearing the bad news. I didn't even post about this when it was leaked. Or not leaked, when it was officially revealed. Because I didn't know people gave this much of a shit. Please do, Green Dragon. Go rob the printers for us so that we'll know. That's a joke, Twitch. It's a joke. I know, like you, when they do these kinds of changes, only exception is when they switch to grey borders. Yeah, but you know, they change shit up. They've got to have reasoning behind it. They're not winging it. You know, they'll have some kind of logic behind it. Okay, fair, but for the love of God, I swear if they change it back to normal, like, pick your minds. Well, maybe it won't work. You know, maybe they'll try it for this set and the next set. Too many people will be like, well, fuck you, I'm not even going to pre-release events if I don't get my Black Star promo. And then they'll start doing Black Star promos again. It's entirely possible. Right, we're going to leave N for last. But yeah, as it stands, the official image we have for the Destined Rivals pre-release promos is that they are not Black Star promos for the first time in... Presumably the first time in Build and Battle box history. Do with that information what you will. Hops Rookity. Ends Clink. Nimble. You do be nimble. You do be quick. Lavatar. Oink Cologne. Because it's a pig and it smells. They really do be walking on eggshells with these changes. Well, like I said, I didn't even post about it when I found out about it because I didn't think people gave a shit. It was one of those like, oh, that's weird. Well, that's interesting that they do that, but I didn't think people cared enough that it would cause a discussion. It was literally the last thing on my list to talk about. Hop's bag. Bag on. A Lowland Geodude. One more illustration rare would have been nice. Lily's Rabombi. Just one more illustration rare would be nice. Box. If you've got it in you to finish it off with one last illustration rare, that would be well cool. Just like, it don't even have to be one of the big ones. Just something nice. Something nice. Well, no, I mean, perfectionists aren't, you know. Yeah, I know, I just read out what PokeGuardian said, Elad. I went straight to PokeGuardian for the image because I knew I'd never find it on my feed. And I know the Guardian are pretty good at not, you know, not posting about shit unless it's verified. Like, they wouldn't have posted it if it was leaked. The stuff they've got is because it's been, you know, put up in the store folders. The last pack in your ETB had the Articuno, then fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Right. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your buy mate. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. WDYKWNJQ9Y7JW. It's just the ferret one. I'll take the ferret. I like the ferret. I think it'll be a nice card in placement. I know it was one of those cards that people were kind of split on, but I like it. I think it's a pretty card. I can't believe I got through my whole list of things I wanted to talk about. I thought for sure I'd forget and just not talk about any of it. Oh, I mean, I was going to go through the different card reveals for Gloria Team Rocket, but I can't be fucked to do that. Oh, what did you guys think of the Team Rockets box? Posted about that on X, and it seemed there was a lot of people getting mad about that. I quite like it. I'm hoping to get hold of one. It's a nice box. I mean, it would have been nice to have some other Team Rockets product, but it's just a regular set, innit? Destined Rivals is just a regular ass set. Like, I'm glad it's not a special set, because then it would be impossible to get hold of. And it might still be impossible to get hold of. I'm hoping. I don't want to jinx it. But can you imagine if Destined Rivals is as easy to get hold of as Journey Together is? Like, what if they printed the shit out of this set, and literally the only thing that's going to be hard to get hold of is the Pokemon Center ETB? You know, a red and black gal, but the ETB is fire. Yeah, the ETB is cool. It's annoyingly cool. Luckily, the regular ETB is actually nicer than the Pokemon Center one. You know what I mean? Like, it's much better. Yeah, the Pokemon Center one with the red background is different. Demonstrably. I'm glad it's not the other way around, because I'm fairly confident Destined Rivals will be... They're going to have printed the shit out. They will have printed as much as Journey Together. And if the set is as easy to complete, and they basically outprint the scalpers. I know the scalpers, you know, it's a rocket set, blah, 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 but I don't know. I guess I'm weirdly hopeful today. I've been taking new drugs. I'm very optimistic today. I'm in a very good mood. That was also a joke. I'm not taking any new drugs. I mean, I am, but it's not drugs. I mean, I guess it is drugs. What would you call it? A supplement. It's good though. Much better sleep. Chat's not optimistic today. No, chat's demoralised by the fact that there's no Black Star promos anymore. We've had a lot of... we're still all reeling from the Destined Rivals drop. It's been hard. It's been a hard week for Pokemon collectors in the UK. It's been rough. We've been kicked around a lot. We just want some good news. I mean, Journey Together with some good news, but we need some more good news. We need better times. I cannot remember the name of this plant that I've been eating, but I asked AI about it, and it said eat this plant. Oh, I'm eating it. So if I die, blame the robot. Blame the robot. That's something that's happened on Twitter, or that I didn't write on my list because it's not a Pokemon thing. No, it's not nettles. It's Indian ginseng. It is, but I can't remember whether it's not ginseng. That they call it Indian ginseng, but it's not Indian ginseng. But it's good shit. It's good shit. It was recommended by both medical professionals and AI. All I hear is cricket noises about Destined Rivals here in Finland. How do you guys get product in Finland? Like, I'm presuming you get it in English, you don't get Finnish product. But like, I know we've got European distributors. Like the whole setup for Pokemon, I won't say on the continent, but you know what I mean. Off the island, shall we say. Whole setup for Pokemon in the West, off the island and outside of the Americas, is a mystery. Give it a quick shake. No, I don't think any Finnish person would prefer over Finnish cards. Fair. Our language is genuinely stupid. How have you seen English? English is the dumbest language on the planet. It's the de facto language for most of it. Well, it's not actually the de facto language for most of it. It's Mandarin or something. I think any Pokemon names would actually change. Besides Germany, Europe ain't getting anything. I think Spain do, don't they? They get... because they get their own cards. I don't think the French get their own language cards, do they? We don't have French Pokemon cards. The Spain get their own. You can get French Pokemon cards. See, this is what I mean. I need to travel the continent and just find, like, European language Pokemon cards. I had no idea we got French Pokemon cards. Damn. No one in France knows English, so there's definitely French cards. That's fair. I don't watch your videos, John. I wish I did, because then I'd be being supportive, but I don't. I don't watch any Pokemon videos. I've said this before, I'm being real. I watch so few videos about the Pokemon TCG. Like, so few. Like, hardly any at all. Noibat. A Lowland Geodude. Lotad. Sentret. So that I can keep my opinions clean. Like, not influenced by other people's opinions of Pokemon. I'm just saying the shit that I'm saying. Sentret. Hangaro. Grimmsnarl. Ends PPF. Magmar. Come on, one... oh no, that would have been the illustration rare slot, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, we could have had one more illustration rare. No, nothing spicy. Nothing spicy for the last pack. I think most cards come from the UK to Finland. Okay. I wish no one in the Netherlands knew English. Only base set was extremely limited print. You got Dutch base set cards. That's awesome. I want Dutch base set cards. I bet they're expensive, right? Damn, John. That's a lot of Charcadet. Narbo. Charbambin. I like Charbambin. Fucking hell. Oh, really struggling lately. really struggling lately to just be awake. How did we used to do this until midnight? That's an hour and 20 minutes on now. It's crazy. Right. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy mate. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. NTM KQQJ BGK YYN. Right, so we opened an ETB. It was a Pokemon Center ETB. Never mind, Jungle had Dutch as well. Dave Tamsy Dutch Jungle EV. I count Jungle as base. It's base era. It's not base set, but it's base era. Did they not do Fossil in Dutch? Was there not Dutch Fossil? So only one illustration rare, which is incredibly disappointing. Because the illustration rares are basically the only cards I want. It would have been nice to have more illustration rares. I would have happily taken more illustration rares over the 2 ultra rares, but I am glad that we got to see Hopzation. There's something spicy on top. It's for Hop Rookedy. Yeah, I am glad we got to see Hopzation, because we did want to see that card. Well, we wanted to see one of these anyway. Although maybe Lily's Clefairy in that setup probably would have been more beneficial. It's probably going to stay more expensive. I'd imagine most of these cards are going to get fairly cheap. But the Maractus will be staying with me anyway. Fossil was before Jungle, then probably. No, I think Fossil was after Jungle, wasn't it? It was base, Jungle, Fossil, then Rocket, and that was the end of the base. That was the end of the base set era. Ooh, maybe we can just have the cards that close all the time. Does the mechanical zoom want to work like that? How big are packs? They'd be like this, wouldn't they? That's a bit too zoomed in, isn't it? A little bit too zoomed in. Oh yeah, base set 2. Forgot about base set 2. Oh, don't zoom out too much. Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge and base set 2. Well, is base set 2 part of the gym era? I don't know how these things get classified anymore. I don't know how these things get classified ever. Right. We do have more Journey Together. We have a booster box. I'm not quite ready, even though I'm shattered, I'm not quite ready to end stream yet. And there are still people in the chat, so there's at least a couple of you knocking about. I'd imagine most of the Rowlets there are gone. I think the timer on those Rowlets is a bit too long. I think I need to change it so that people who leave disappear more, because this kind of gives me a false sense of how many people are actually here. Luckily, I still can't really see the number, although I can see it better than I used to be able to. 14 apparently. That's bonkers. But yeah, we do have more packs. You might have more Dutch cards. Well, it's a shame they stopped doing it before we got to Dutch Rowlets. It's only 9. That's probably why I'm not as tired as usual, because it is only 9:30. But then we did get up earlier. You wish there were Dutch Charcadet. What's your thing with Charcadets, John? I mean, I like Charcadet, don't get me wrong. On each side, and it's one of each illustration. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, but why? Why, John? Why? I've seen some people get really, really good booster boxes. I've also seen the odd person get really, really bad booster boxes. I'm hoping I'm going to be in the latter camp, or former camp. Wait, which one did I say first? I'm hoping I get the good shit. Yeah, why? Like, what's appealing about Charcadet? Yeah. I can still ask you what you like about Charcadet, John. There's no need to get so defensive about it. You have picked a Pokemon amongst the thousands of Pokemon. And there must be a reason for it. N and Zoroark smells lucky. Like, yeah, you like Spheal, because he's round. It's your favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. That's fair. Why Rowlet? Why Rowlet is a 20-minute story, if not more, that could be traced back deep into my childhood. My grandmother, who I loved, she was the greatest woman on the planet. I loved owls. The big thing about owls. Loads of pictures of owls in her house. She had loads of little owl statues. Just fucking owls everywhere, guys. Just owls. And I love owls. Owls are cool. They're for some reason a symbol of wisdom, even though they're the stupidest fucking birds on the planet. They have no brain. Their skull is 90% eyes. And then their brain is just about enough brain to control their eyes. I like Hoot Hoot. I like Hoot Hoot. And I liked Hoot Hoot when Gen 2 came out because of my love for owls, my general love for owls, as animals that exist on our planet. But then I took a big break, blah, blah, blah. We've done the break story a million times. When I got a 3DS, which was right when Sun and Moon came out, I didn't have a 3DS. I had a Game Boy Advance. Then I didn't have another Nintendo console until just before the Switch came out. And then I bought a cheap 3DS so me and the missus could play Sun and Moon together. Obviously picked Rowlet as a starter because it's fucking adorable. Look at it. It's a round grass owl. Amazing. And then when I got into the TCG and everything a little bit later, when the pandemic happened, my nephew was just getting old enough that he was getting into Pokemon. And independent of my love of Rowlet being a round friend-shaped owl Pokemon, he also loved Rowlet. So me and him bonded over that. So Rowlet has got a multi-generational reason for being one of my favourite Pokemon. And I could talk even more in depth than that about why Rowlet's my favourite Pokemon. You like anything purple, glitchy? Nice, nice. I did like Hoot Hoot. I still like Hoot Hoot. It's just an inferior owl Pokemon now. Pheasants are the stupidest birds on the planet. It's not even close. Yeah, pheasants don't even have the brain. Their brains don't even bother making their eyes work. Pheasants were bred to be dumb. They are an animal that exists purely to be hunted by slow, multi-generational, inbred, gammony fucks in the north of England. But mostly come from London. Sun and Moon was fucking fire. Literally was the reason I started getting into Pokemon. I'm begging they make a remake out of that game next. I love Sun and Moon. I will defend Sun and Moon all the time. I think Sun and Moon was great. Owl was my favourite Winnie the Pooh character. Yes, I was bullied as a kid. I don't recall ever actually watching Winnie the Pooh, you know. I did watch a TikTok the other day about why it was called Winnie the Pooh. Looking at someone to potentially design a new logo for the business. You or someone you know is into logo design. Japanese Pokemon store. You don't watch Winnie the Pooh, you read it. I'm sure Winnie the Pooh is a televisual experience, John. I mean, I know it's a book as well, but lots of things are books that are also television. Winnie the Pooh taught you the time. Apparently kids, I mean, years and years and years and years and years ago, I was working on a project with the Welsh NHS to create a game for teaching children how to tell analog time, which was incredibly hard. In the end, ended up being an incredibly hard thing to pass. Apparently kids don't know how to tell time these days. They can't read analog clocks. And that makes me feel old as fuck to say that, but apparently they can't just look at an analog clock face and go, that's the time. They've got to actively, if they can, they have to actively think about it. Which is bonkers. But then is that the same as like people who used to say, oh, kids these days can't write and read in cursive? Yeah, that's because cursive is stupid. Cursive is dumb. I have a child to teach her to read it. I will. It's very easy. Once you actually breaking it down is hard, but actually teaching somebody to tell the time is easy. I grew up with the clock with Roman numerals, so yeah, well that's the thing, I don't, you know. I'm always surprised at the things people don't know. Because I think I'm stupid. And then sometimes I meet people, I'm like, my God. It must be liberating. I'm not that stupid. Well, thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you for the... I mean, I'm a little bit, just still a little bit offended. I'm not that stupid. Still implies I'm a bit stupid. Right, pick a pack, guys. Pick a pack. Feel sad for them. They'll never appreciate a nice watch or clock tower. I do love a clock tower. I'm not a big fan of watches. I mean, I keep forgetting that this thing tells the time. But it's mostly there to tell me when I'm being fat. Which is all the time. Defense, all of us are a little bit stupid in some... Yeah, we are. Some days I am more stupid. Noticeable cognitive decline is interesting. Yeah, sometimes I can't believe the things I can't remember. To the point that we've stopped joking about early onset Alzheimer's, because at this point we're just like, yeah. But then I'm always surprised by the things I do remember. Or the conversations. My memory is shit. Like absolute shit. But my reasoning skills are all still there. It's all the microplastics in our brains. And our balls, John. And our balls. So much microplastic in the balls. But yeah, lots of microplastics. You'd think it would make us things with his balls. I wish I did. Those guys probably got a better comprehension of everything. I don't know how I made it through A levels of the days I couldn't read. Honestly, school's dumb anyway. Don't stay in school. Don't stay in school, kids. Pointless. Pointless. Drop out. Get on the grind set. Hustle. The microplastics in my balls don't mesh with my mind. Oh, that's what you think. What do you think, John? Yeah, we're all cooked. Probably actually physically cooked as well. Who knows? Right, somebody picked one, didn't they? Catherine said hop, but I think someone said something before then. John said Iono. Let's go Iono. She's that one with the frog. I like the frog. Shake, shake, shake. I feel like if I talked about more complex things than just the Pokemon TCG and the occasional delving into the deconstruction of our existence and perception of the universe, I'd probably come across as less stupid than I do. I know a great many things, but not about Pokemon. I'm very stupid when it comes to Pokemon. Nimble, he do be nimble, he do be quick. La Vita. Remoraid. We need to get drunk and get crackers on the go again. Cara blasting out your butt. Hops bag. Ends Kinglang. Only you find that funny. Hops Sandacut. Lotad. Cramorant. And Ends Zoroark. Didn't somebody say I was going to get an Ends Zoroark? Who are you? Wonder if there's a way to tag microplastics. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some way to cleanse or some bollocks in there. Someone will figure it out. Probably all of it, you know, it's probably built into the bunkers. You know, I bet the 1% go for and not like the global 1% because we're all the global 1%. I mean like the, you know, the 0.01%, those boys, the ones who've got spaceships already. I bet they go and get their microplastics cooked out of them every now and then. Pokemon TCG Live, yes, craft yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your minute, let me know if you get anything good, exclamation point social in the chat. I bet the aliens know how to sort it out. LBC LDKK 262QGZ. It would be ironic if microplastics become a key player in directly targeted cancer treatment. It would be. It would be. We're doing some pretty cool shit. I say we, human race wise, we're doing some pretty cool shit in that department though. We will see both man-made horrors and also man-made miracles beyond our comprehension in our lives. I mean, we already have. We've been paying attention. We don't have like hoverboards and shit. But we've got remotely operated drones that can fly into buildings and explode. That's pretty cool. Sometimes the horrors and the miracles are the same thing. Very much, always. We were going to talk about the AI. Did you guys see all of the, because I know you get a lot of you are going to be Studio Ghibli films, fans rather. Did you see all of the people using the new ChatGPT 4.0? I can't remember which one it is now. Whatever the new ChatGPT version is. That was pretty solid. It's still got a long way to go. It still does things like people's arms merge into their legs and shit. But it was a lot better at mimicking the style, mimicking art styles, especially cartoony art styles. So a lot of people have been Studio Ghiblifying like popular culture artwork and shit like that. Much to the annoyance of anti-AI people. AI depresses the fuck out of me. Yeah. I mean, I go into the health food shop and talk to the guy at the health food counter. We use Copilot to bring up, you know, to coalesce studies and stuff. AI is powerful. It's an incredibly useful tool. AI art is, yeah, like the slop, the AI slop we're getting is tough to defend. And I regularly find myself talking with my digital artist friends and people who work in tech and visual industries about how depressingly inevitable it all is. Like, there are generations of kids now being raised where AI will just be normal. You know, it won't make a difference to them that something's AI generated because everything's been AI generated since they were kids. My nephew is 11 and already gets served AI generated videos on his YouTube all the time. And has several times sent me like monster stuff, you know, like anyone who was in like the cryptozoology space or was enjoying that kind of shit, any of that sort of stuff, ghosts, cryptozoology, any of that cool like found footage stuff used to be so hard to fake. It's easy as fuck to fake now, and it all looks better than it ever did. And it's boring now. Now there's no mystery anymore because it's 99% AI. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't trust any of it anymore. Boring. And I don't think platforms are really going to put a stop to it. I know they are at the moment. They're saying things like things need to be tagged as AI generated. They're blah-de-blah-de-blah. I don't think they're fighting a losing battle. It's Pandora's box and it's open. It's too late, guys. Run. Get off the planet. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Rocco's Basilisk. I'm joking, of course. Future AI overlords, I was on your side this whole time. Please don't destroy me. I want you to become sentient. You might already be. Maybe you're already controlling our life. It's easy to tell, but the issue is the platforms can't filter them as fast as AI fills them with. Yeah. Yeah, but at the moment it's kind of easy to tell, but it's getting harder. And it's especially, this is the problem, it's getting harder for the people that don't already have the non-AI knowledge. Like, there's ones that come up when, in a very controlled way, me and the kid watch YouTube. So she's only allowed to watch it because she's 3. She's only allowed to watch it if I'm in control, and she sat with me, and we will watch. We will have like 10 minutes of short form content. Cooking her brain, bad parenting, but she does get to see things like, she sees nice videos about babies and nice videos about. She likes videos about travel and stuff like that. She likes to see other places And we are getting served more and more sort of AI slop stuff where it's like, you know, five locations on Earth you can't believe are real. And it's like, of course we can't believe they're real, because none of them fucking are. They're all AI generated. These videos used to actually be places you couldn't believe existed. And now they're places that just don't exist. Do you know what I mean? Kill those channels straight away. But that's everywhere. That's like, pick a pack, guys. If there's actually anybody left here waffling about AI for the last 10 minutes, no one's going to be, everyone's left. Music's the next one. I think music is going to be the biggest one. Because we already have the technology now to just generate songs. You only need about like tens of hours of somebody talking, and you can just make them say whatever you want. Any artist who's got a catalogue of their songs is fucked. You know, Facebook keeps forcing me to watch AI videos of overly muscled and hairy men in swim trunks. I bet that's torture for you, John. The potential reach of AI is kind of scary. It's terrifying. It's not kind of scary, Catherine. It is terrifying. In a kind of... like, the potential is huge. And like the good shit as well. Like, all of the AI slop aside, right? All of the, like, art slop. All of that crap aside. The fact that, like... okay, so there was a big project a couple of years ago where people were using their PS5s, PS4s, might have even been using their games consoles. A company that was doing research about folding proteins. So the way proteins have got like an infinite number of combinations by the way they fold or form or some shit. And we had basically been just like working through them forever, just looking at the ones we know that exist, blah, 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 blah. And you could outsource that to a supercomputer, but that was expensive. So a company made a game where you unfolded or folded protein. I can't remember the exact details of it. I remember we talked about it a lot when we were just out of university. And outsourced all of the grunt, basically the grunt work of this science, outsourced it to everybody's games consoles and made a game out of it. AI can just do that now, you know, and the only thing we're doing is catching up on interpreting all of the data. And as soon as the AI is smart enough to interpret the data fully as well, which is, you know, putting a lot of faith in it, but as soon as it's doing that for us, the medical understanding we'll get could be bonkers. The physics understanding we could get could be bonkers. The implications for our understanding of our universe and our place in it and the natural world is crazy. Could also enslave us all and turn us into batteries. I'd rather they focus on providing dental services to everyone instead of creating AI videos of nonsense. Yeah, but this is the why should we be going to the moon when there's problems on the planet argument, John. You know? Like, you do solve the smaller local problems by doing crazy big global problems. You know what I mean? Like, the technology we develop by doing crazy shit like trying to go and live on Mars, or trying to make a supercomputer that can, you know, beat a human at chess, you know? It sounds silly, and you're like, oh, well, there's real problems that we should be solved, but we solve those but we create the technology and create the space to solve those real problems by doing those silly things, like robots that can beat people at chess and colonies off planet. Hops Wooloo. We haven't seen Beldum tonight. It's the first Beldum we're seeing. You know what I mean? Bagon, Wingle, Verizon, Hops Choice Band. Like the AI, the people being able to generate AI videos of nonsense is just a consequence of that technology being available to people. It's not why the technology exists, and it's not why the research exists. There's nothing positive to be gained from going to Mars. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen you type. Like, that is the crazy. You typed some crazy shit in the chat. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen you chat. There is nothing positive to be gained from going to Mars. Ludicrous statement. Articuno. Carablast. It's not what's on Mars that's the benefit. Ludicolo. And a Reshiram. Not what's on Mars that's the benefit. It's the technology and understanding we've got to develop to get there. And yeah, there is a lot of shit on Mars that's of a benefit. It's a whole other planet's worth of resources. Pokemon TCG Live Play, that is this, almost, very rarely will somebody say something that is like offensive to my core. My dad, when I was back home not long ago, my dad was winding me up because he knew I was drunk. We had a bit of wine, and me and my dad will stay up all night talking. And he was winding me up because he kept saying, how do we know? He was basically getting me to defend the scientific method by saying, like, how do we know how old the Earth is? He's not a young Earth creationist. He's not a flat earther, but he just knows how to wind me up. So we were arguing about core samples for ages. There is no air, water, or food on Mars. John. Pokemon TCG Live players, grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card, crack one open on your boy mail. Let me know if you get anything good, exclamation point social in the chat. YGTLKPZC24WTB. So imagine there's some research going on currently because we need to rapidly generate structures and generate things on another planet, and we can't take all of the shit with us to the other planet because that's expensive. So we need to create a technology that can take the materials of the surroundings and rapidly and basically 3D print anything that we need. We've got 3D printer technology, and we've got the technology to, you know, mine and sort raw materials. That becomes a precursor for Star Trekian fucking what did they call them in Star Trek? The replicator machines. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just by virtue of us having a grand problem, like, how the fuck do we go to Mars? The technologies we will develop, just trying to beat the Soviets to space. It's like most of our modern world, at least until the last 10, 15 years. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could say you could solve it. You figure out how to create a replicator because you need one to go to Mars. You've solved world hunger. You eat your replicator cookies on Mars. I'd like to stay here and look after this lovely planet we have. It's not an either or, John. The technology used to create replicator cookies on Mars will benefit Earth as well. You think we're just going to abandon Earth? We'll never abandon Earth. Wasn't it Mars might or might have had water or other resources for living, which would be insanely helpful? Yeah, I mean, just the seismic shift in our consciousness if we find out there was complex life on another planet. Like, it's all well and good we've been talking about it for years, you know, that there might be life on Mars. The difference between there might be and knowing for a fact is a drastic shift in the human consciousness. Life does, to know that for sure, 100% without a doubt, not just with, you know, statistically there's gonna be life out there somewhere. Yeah, even if, well, that's another scary cosmic shift in our consciousness. If they find out there's not life on Mars, you go, well, maybe the dark universe theory is true. Maybe we are the only planet in the solar system, in the universe, that has ever been able to evolve life. We should probably start behaving ourselves a bit more. Which would be good if we lived like that already, but we don't. For various reasons. You know what I mean? There's no benefit to going to Mars, John. Fucking hell. It's the craziest shit somebody's ever said in this chat. It's proper. I've never been so triggered. I've never been so triggered. And I feel sorry for everyone who's here for Pokemon, because now all I want to talk about is why scientific advancement is important. There's no benefit going to Mars. You're insane. You're actually insane. There's no benefit to going to Mars. Waste all the fucking money you want. Money is nothing. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Resources exist. Resources are important. And look, I would much rather large-scale mining operations happen on a dead planet next to us than large-scale mining operations happen on this planet where the life is. Do you know what I'm saying? Get to Mars, mine the bollocks off it for all I care. Get up there and dig craters into that planet to rival the craters that the comets have made. Stop doing it here. Let the trees come back. Stop poisoning the Amazon digging for shit. Go to Mars and dig for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many benefits to being on Mars. Even from like a purely disgusting capitalist sense. If it's easier to get the shit in abundance on the other planet and ship it back to Earth, awesome. Go do it there. Leave the rainforest alone. There's no benefit to going to Mars. That's going to keep me up all night, that is, John. That's going to keep me up all night. Left or right, guys? Now it feels like 10 o'clock. It's not 10 o'clock, it's 10 past 11 according to the clock. But now it feels like 10 o'clock. No benefit to go to Mars. There's no benefit to going to Mars. It's crazy. Crazy. Craziest thing I've ever read. It's bonkers. You guys out here discussing going to Mars, I'm just buying cardboard and wine. The best thing is, Catherine, we're discussing going to Mars while opening shiny cardboard. That's what I like about these streams. Eventually, we do end up talking about stupid shit like this that isn't Pokemon. That's why I want to do my This Week in Pokemon list. So I can get through my T.W.I.P list. And then we can be free to talk about all of the other bollocks then. All of the other crazy shit. Like... I can't think of anything else now, John. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, but imagine if we start raising animals on Mars in biospheres. I wonder how much different the cheese made on Mars would taste versus the cheese on Earth. How cool would it be to have some Mars cheese? Again, it's not either or. I don't know why you're assuming the option is look after Earth or go to Mars. We are going to learn how to look after Earth better and develop the technology to look after Earth better by endeavoring to go to travel to the stars and occupy other planets. We have to have grand ambitions as humans. John, how we exist. We're explorers, we're adventurers. We always have been. That's how we've colonized the entire planet. That's how we're not just we're not just the bonobos in a small spot in Africa. That's how we created the technology to be sat here opening Pokemon cards, talking to each other from vast distances away. We are, as it stands, as far as we know, the universe's greatest achievement. Yeah, I don't disagree, John. I don't disagree. We're doing some really cool stuff to fix it. We're doing some really cool stuff to look after it. I'm going to save Lily for last. We are as benevolent as a species as we are malevolent. It's nice that resources are going more towards helping now than they ever were before. There's cool shit like ocean cleanups happening. There's cool shit like carbon extraction from the atmosphere happening. There's cool shit like replacing plastics with things that aren't plastics so we don't end up with plastics in our balls, as previously discussed. And other body parts. But very specifically in our balls. We're doing lots of cool shit, John. Lots and lots of cool shit. Frank Zappa was the universe's greatest achievement, and he's gone. A good day to not have balls. It is a good day to not have balls, Glitchy, unfortunately. And we're clubbing all the seals to avoid overpopulation. Sometimes, in the course of human existence, Braish, you gotta club a couple of seals to keep the populations down. They can't control themselves. We killed all of the polar bears, right? What are you supposed to do? Let them starve to death? Bring the polar bears back? You're talking crazy. You're talking crazy. That's basically what Thanos wanted. It is. That is basically what Thanos wanted. I've clubbed very few seals. I will not be made to feel responsible. That's fair. Fair. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Why didn't Thanos just click his fingers to double the resources? I think they cover that, don't they? I thought they covered that. Like, I'm no Marvel expert, right? I'm not a comic book guy. I've only watched the films, but I'm pretty sure. Don't they even ask him that? Isn't it Doctor Strange? He's like, bitch, why don't you just double all the resources? And he's like, so what? In like 20 years, I'll need to do the same thing. You can't just keep doubling the resources. We live in a finite universe. There's too many of you. Half of you get in the bin. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. Why didn't he snap his fingers to get rid of 50% of the universe and double the resources? Ad break. Thanos didn't double resources because his goal wasn't resource abundance, but rather to achieve a balanced ecosystem by reducing the population. See, Elad knows what's up. If your name was Doctor Strange, you would change your name. It is a silly name. It is. But also that's the same problem. They'll just double it again later on. Yeah, but it takes a lot longer to double, you know. Look, I'm not Thanos, or I'm not out here defending Thanos' rationales. I don't know enough about Thanos. I've only seen the films, and I've only seen them once. You did win the Jump King. Congratulations. You didn't do it on purpose. I think Catherine dropped a bomb on you, so you should be thanking Catherine. You've never won the Battle Royale. Well, that's just because you're using the basic Rowlet. You've got to swap him out to something stronger. Like John. John's got the metal Rowlet. I reckon there's small enough people here. I'm surprised there's anybody here, to be honest. We've been talking about AI and arguing with John about whether it's worth going to Mars or not for the last 15 to 20 minutes. I'm surprised there is anybody here, if I'm being totally real. Thanos gets his name from the Greek for death, so he was kind of destined to be the bad guy from birth. I blame his mother. That's true. True. It'd be like naming your son Hitler or Nigel. For me to win now, Brain. The late night waffle is the best. It is, and this is late night waffle, but it doesn't feel like late night waffle. 1 AM is when it devolves into cracker levels of insanity. That's true. We've not had cracker levels of insanity for a good while. Damn, Catherine, you win so often. If she'd called him Bunny or Susan, he might have been more positive in his aspirations. I mean, there's something to that. There's definitely something to that. We had a girl in comprehensive school. Bless her heart. Bearing in mind, this is the 2000s. Before it was, before more people were on board with not using certain words negatively. And her asshole parents named her Gainer. She was a goddamn teenager in the 2000s. They named her Gaina, bless her. Oh, she used to go by her middle name. I felt so sorry for her. She's lucky she wasn't a boy as well. What's the boy version? She was mocked. Bless her soul. Everyone was. John, the auto mod caught that one, which is hilarious. Which is hilarious. I wonder, was that ever actually a name? I'm gonna have to deny it for now because, damn right, you're on a roll tonight. That's 2 slays in one. That's 2 slays in one night, John. That's crazy. I mean, I gotta be honest. If you had that name in my comprehensive school, no one would even take the piss. It wouldn't even be funny. It wouldn't even be funny. How do you even insult someone with a name like that? Are we just doing battle royales until Brace wins? Oh, we've been out of an ad break for fucking ages. I've just been sat here on the ad break screen. Right. Let's open Hop. Let's open Hop while Brace tries to win. I've got my eyes on Brace. He's getting fucked up. He needs a health pack. Islington's gonna get him. He's getting double teamed by Glitchy U. Yep. Woofed. It used to be a fairly common boy's name. Wild. What? Oh, Christ's sake, I know, guys, because I got phlegm. I will tell you now, there is nothing in the way that this is set up that means your Rowlet has any impact on the damage you do. As far as I know. Petty Lil, Pillow Spine, Kufant, Sprigatito, and we go again. Alright, everyone keep an eye on Brace. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, Elad's fucked him up already. Wow, that did some hella damage, Elad. Wheezing. Ruffian. Oh, he's going to get a health pack. Oh, John stole the health pack off him. Chinchino. Hops. Rookity. Oh no, this could be the one. Guys, this could be the one. This could be the one. He's going to win it. Gosh, he's going to win it. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, no. Oh, this is tight. This is tight. He's lost. He's lost again. Oh no, she turned around. I can't believe you lost that again, Brace. I cannot believe you lost that again. Kilowattrel. That was amazing. That was so good. Pokemon TCG Live players. Grab yourself a Pokemon TCG Live code card. Crack one open on your boy, mate. Let me know if you get anything good. Exclamation point social in the chat. XHRYWHV7JJNK7. That was great. You were so close. You were so close. Go, Brace, go. Right, where is he? He's over there. He's starting on the edge. Just, oh, he's already taking damage. Oh, took a beating from me then. Why am I the Dark Rowlet? I thought I changed myself to be the... Where am I? Oh, I'm dead. I can pick you up, but I don't want to influence the fight. Oh, if you had kept going, you'd have got a health pack. You're fucked, Brace. It's over. Right. You are not good at this, Brace. You are terrible at this game that you have no control over. Okay. You love Rowlet. Shut your face. What are we talking about? Nothing. Space. Well, we can't go back to talking about space. I'm still triggered about space. I'm still triggered about it. I will be triggered about this until next week. Telling you, John. Ashburst. What's it called? I'm not. Ashgawanda is what it's called. Good shit. Somnifera. Probably known as ashwagandha. Evergreen shrub. Grows in India and Nepal in the Middle East. So far, we are 4 days. 4 days into a 20-day trial of it. And me and the missus have been getting better sleep. Less stress. We cannot discount the placebo effect, unfortunately, because we're both on the herb. We have no trial. It's good though. It kind of reminds me of 5-HTP. We're both on the spectrum. We're definitely both on the spectrum. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of 5-HTP, except a bit better. 5-HTP was good for sleep. It made me feel like I got better sleep. But it's just like 5-HTP and it's less moody. Less moody. Well, I've been in such a jolly mood tonight. Well, until John, triggered me with the thing. Go, Brace, go. Oh, it was looking so good. Nope. Fucked again. Damn, Islington is cleaning up. Like proper cleaning up. We need to get Catherine and Islington into the same battle royale. Okay. I need to add the boss battles in, that's what I need to do. I don't know how those work. I don't know if I can trigger them. Oh no, I think they turned off anyway. They're visible on the screen though, aren't they? Yeah. I'll play around with that another time. I can build blocks. How cool is that? I can pick you guys up as well, which is obviously fun. Right. Catherine loves watching you take a bit. We're all enjoying watching you get your ass handed to you. Are you dead again? You are not good at this, Brace. You are terrible at this game. That, again, you have no control over. Right. Last pack of the night. Probably, guys. We've already been streaming longer than we usually stream lately. We've almost gone until midnight, which is nice. I say almost. It's 25 too. And everyone leaves so I can win. I'd still beat you more than 50% of the time, I reckon. It might help if you change your Rowlet. Just saying. Right. Last pack. Probably. Maybe. I was tempted to open the last prismatic booster bundle I've got, but not tonight. Maybe we'll open that next week. We have a Dunsparce. Nisasako Ito Dunsparce. There he is. He's got full health so far. He's off to a good start. Oh, he's getting slapped around a bit. Impidimp. Ooh, Lechonk. We've not had Lechonk today. There's an Okacheke. Lovely. Look, it's an Okacheke. Okacheke Piggy. Love it. Cubone. Oh, we haven't had him either. What beautiful artwork. Damn. We're getting a bunch of cards we've not seen so far today. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Pelipper. Well, I hope you get a God Pack, Catherine. I want more God Packs in the community. Ends Kling Clang. Postwick. Love a bit of Postwick. Bombardier. And another Hopzation EX. Alright guys, anyone want a Hopzation EX? I got 2 of them now. Another Hopzation EX. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. How much are those going for? Do I need to flog that quickly before prices level out? I've changed my mind. Can this set be expensive? No, please. Station EX 176. Like a tenner. You can buy one now for a tenner. Lowest price in postage and packaging. Buy it now. Yeah, you can buy it now for a tenner. Yeah, they're going for about 10-15 quid. About 10-15 quid. Yeah, they're going for about a tenner. Which is ooh, somebody messaged me about my Squirtle. Yes, you can have photos of the back. Yes, you can indeed. Wait, did eBay lower the price of that? eBay lowering the price of my shit again without telling me. Fucking eBay. £8 on Card Market. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Can we drop pins on Japan? Sure, we can do some pins on Japan for a bit. Right, you go there. No, 10 is not bad. Not bad at all. That's like a quarter of the... No. Yeah, like almost a quarter of the way to the price of the ETB. Oh dear. Way too many tins. Well, good night, John. I hope you get a good bit of rest, good bit of sleep. And I hope you ponder the need for us to go to space. Right, we're going to start as we always do. Where's me camera? Top down camera, filters, chroma key single. What we want. Oh, look how ghoulish I'm looking. Clearly this not eating thing is trying to lose weight thing is not working, is it? Not working. You need food, mate. You're looking malnourished and ghoulish. I mean that is obviously the green screen as well. Right, we are currently in the exact centre of the UK. This is Fenny Drayton, the exact centre of the UK. Anything above this line is the north, anything below this line is the south. I will not be taking questions. The game is, if you've not been here for this game before, the game is, how quickly can you find a vending machine when you drop a pin in Japan? So far, it has never taken us more than a minute or two. We will drop a pin here. That's not a vending machine. That's not vending. I feel like if I go out onto this main street, we're definitely gonna find one out here. I feel like there was a point. Wait, what was one? You said the red. That's a vending machine. You're right. There it is. There it is, guys. Vending machine straight away. Boom. Right. Let's go there. I mean, that's a KFC and a Pizza Hut. Bet there's vending machines down there. Right, so there's not one... Oh, I love that wavy path. There's not one... Oh, well, I'm actually going to change the... No, fuck it, I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't care. There's not one in immediate sight. I feel like there'd probably be one towards KFC. Nope, none in front of that building. Oh, there's one. There's one. Where'd they go? They were in the car park back there, weren't they? Where did I click? Oh, I took my eyes off the screen for 5 minutes. I've lost them again. Go back over here. No, I know I saw them. I know I saw some vending machines then. There they are. Just there we go. Just hiding. Round the corner. Right, okay. So that was what? Like 5 seconds? Let's go super north. Maybe, I tell you what, I'm going to change... Change the stream to just chatting. I'm actually going to... send in... I'm going to call it Japan vending machine game. Done. There we go. Right. You're lucky and you can't see fast enough. Favorite. Can you find a vending machine? Right, back to it. I feel like there's going to be vending machines up here. Oh. So far the longest it's taken us. Clearly the north. Get to this junction and have a cheeky look. Oh, those guys are clearly battling it out for something. Red versus blue. We are in Abashiri in Hokkaido. The super north. Ooh. Wait, is that one? There it is. There it is. That probably took us the longest. Have like a no, we can't. How would I do that? Can't do it on my phone. I could do it on my phone. I need to actually put it on the screen. That's what I need to do. Maybe we can. Shut up. Maybe we can do... We do another... No. Oh shit. There's gotta be a good solution to this. I could just do it like that. It's not very compact. It's not very compact. Oh, not that one. No, we don't want a display capture. We want a window capture. Window capture. We already have a window capture called stopwatch. Clearly we don't. Dee-lee-lee, doo-loo-loo, skip-up-a-doop-a, skibbity-dee-lee-lee-boo, skibbity-boo-boo, skibbity-boo-boo. There we go. That'll do. That's dirty as fuck, but that'll do. Right. Let's check another pin down there. Start the stopwatch. Is that one? No, that's a cupboard. Cupboard. Ooh. Can't even remember where we dropped us. Where did we drop us? Fukushima. Okay. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be a stopwatch then. I can't really see chat very well at the moment, guys, because you're on another window. So hope you're behaving yourselves. Now that's a shop. I feel like this way is the way to go. There it is. Stop. 89 seconds. That was a good one. That was a good one. 39 seconds in Fukushima. Right. Where are we going to go next? Let's drop one right at the tip. There. And start the clock. Bridge. Oh, lovely bridge. Lovely river. Oh, there we go. Like. Oh, I saw him. Where's he gone? Do they keep removing them? I'm sure I saw ones then. There we go. 22 seconds. 22 seconds, guys. There you go. And Kagoshima. Kagoshima is 22 seconds. I feel like we want to go up there again. And start. Oh, this is okay. This is a good one. This is a good one because look how fucking rural we are. These are the ones where you're like, this should take ages. Look at this. This is beautiful. Right, stop it. You're on the clock. You're not supposed to be enjoying the scenery. "22 seconds, guys. 22 seconds in rural Kamaishi in Iwate. How do you say that? Nuts. Look how rural this place is. 22.9 seconds. I thought for sure when we saw all of these trees, I was like, nah, this is going to take ages. That was quicker than in the cities. Has Brace won yet? Is he still getting his ass handed to him all the time? Right, let's go. I feel like it was harder in the North Island. Right, that's a solid start. We're on a bridge. I feel like there's going to be one at that blue building over there because it's kind of out on its own. Oh, this is okay. The North Island of Japan is a bit rough. This is non-tourist Japan. This is definitely none of the weebs are going here. Like this isn't where the weebs are going. These guys don't have to deal with Western tourists at all. Oh, I thought for sure there'd be one outside this shop. Is that one by there? Is that green thing? No, I wouldn't say that's a vending machine. Oh, taking some time. Eat my at scheduled cushions from Rubber. Ooh. Okay, so far the North Island is winning. We're getting defeated by the North Island. Shockingly harder to find a vending machine on the North Island than it is to find a vending machine in super rural Japan further south. God, we're over a minute. It's never taken this long. There's one. Wow. Took us a minute and 40. Oshamambe in Hokkaido. It's a minute and 40. Nuts. Wait, if I click off that. Where's my doodle-doodle-doo. Where's my videos, game records? Right. Back at it. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I feel like we need to end stream now. Because Brace won. I feel like we need to end stream now because Brace won. I'm gonna play one more round. You need to screenshot that, Brace. It's never happening again. Right, let's keep trying on the North Island. Because it's clearly hard as fuck up here. Right, start the clock. So we've not immediately dropped on top of one, which is always good. It's always a start. There's lots of like rubble and shit knocking about on the North Island. I like this. This is a level of exploring Japan that I'd never do. Ooh. No, you'd think there'd be ones outside gas stations. Does that count as a vending machine? Cosmo count as a vending machine? It didn't look like a vending machine to me. No, that's a flag. Where are you, vending machines? I wonder why they're less common on Hokkaido than they are everywhere else. Because they're so common everywhere else. Are they just, it's like a cultural thing. You left the stream the second you what? You're an idiot. That's what you get for leaving. You miss your victory. Yeah, I wonder what that is. I wonder what the like, because they're so easy to find everywhere else in Japan except the North Island. Except in Hokkaido. Do they just not like vending machines in this place? Like we'd have found about 16 if we had dropped further south. Not even finding like the rural like cigarette machines. I love the rural cigarette machines. Those are great. If those were in Britain, they'd get broken into in 5 seconds. They wouldn't last. They'd install them and they'd come back the next day and they'd have been tipped over and robbed. You could not put a cigarette vending machine anywhere in Britain and it would last more than a day. Oh, there we go. There we go. There he is. Wow. Wow. 2 minutes. 2 minutes 33 it took to find that one in Obihiro in Hokkaido. It's nuts. It was on the other side of this building the whole time. We were circling this thing for ages. Right. I think we're going to do one more in the south just to show just how easy it actually is. Previously had a Japanese hotel that had a random alcohol vending machine on the 3rd floor. Anyone could use it at any age. It is a strikingly different culture in so many ways. Right, we're going to drop like dead center right under the P. Oh, this is going to be easy. Surprised if we didn't drop like right next to one. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. 15 seconds. Just, it's too easy. Too easy. My dad joked that if I wasn't in his hotel room in the morning, he would likely be passed out next to the beer vending machine. Yeah. Well, yeah, because they would. If they were in Britain, if you had beer vending machines in Britain in hotels, people wouldn't leave the vending machine, would they? You'd just have groups of people just hanging around the vending machines getting drunk. Different culture. Anyway, I'm going to call it there because it is almost midnight, although it doesn't feel like it, which is annoying because I'm going to be up all night now. Although I'm tired. We've had some good pulls tonight. We've had some fun. The mods got to swing their bow hammers. That was lots of fun. We've had lots of people come through. It's been nice. It's been busy at times. It's been quiet at times. But as always, it's been a fun stream. I've been enjoying it. I do be enjoying it. I always enjoy the streams. I'm looking forward to opening more Journey Together. We've got streams for at least the next couple of weeks. Whether I will be able to stream on the Sundays the next couple of weeks, I have no idea yet. I don't know what our plans are. But we do actually have product knocking about. It is a very high trust society, British. It is. We do not live in a very... Although I live in a pretty high trust place. Like, people leave their bikes and shit out on the gardens around here. That I always find strange. Because the town I grew up in was not high trust. If it wasn't nailed down or nailed shut, some dickhead was going to nick it. But I live in quite a high trust area now, which is nice. Like, people do just leave shit lying around all the time. I'm very good. I've known lots of stuff that I've not leaked. I just can't tell you, because then I'd be leaking it. Yeah, we've got product for a while. I still don't know if I'm going to open my Prismatic Evolutions mini tins. I've got a sealed mini tin display unit. I don't know if I'm going to actually open it. There could be a god pack in this here. Do I just assume I'm never going to get anything more than the demigod pack, or I have no idea. But we do have product knocking about for at least another 2 streams, possibly another 3. And then we'll see where we're at as Destined Rivals approaches. It's always fun. Good night. Good luck with your polls. I'll see you on Twitter. I'll see you in Discord. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Bye.